Go to device and Samsung Dolemite.
Okay. So, shouldn't I be seeing some of the sound levels here? I feel like this is different. You know, oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. We did an update before we started, so maybe that's what it is. Sound. You can turn it up. It's not like we're... Technical difficulties. It's fine.
Nothing to...
We didn't really say anything before this. Huh?
Did you do the intro?
Yeah, I did the intro. You can do the intro again.
Keep it on loop.
If you're a desperado, are you a outlaw type?
Sounds good. Okay. You know what? Let's do the intro again.
Let's try again.
Okay. Should I get rid of this other video capture device? I should. Okay. Anyway. Here here we are. There we go. Okay, so if you're just joining us, you're probably not, but if you were, we didn't really do anything except for kind of slightly recap what we were doing last week. But getting some miniatures from Pilgrim's Pardon because we're going to the Teledrome end of things. So,
Okay, cool.
okay. So last we left off with you, Cass, and Dolemite. You, Sabrina, and Arlo were in the shuttle.
Yeah, we were waiting in
Brain
the
ship.
queue.
Heading your way to the Teledrome and waiting in a queue. You were...
Sabrina is a closed-off person.
Yeah, she's not like what I call like a nice person.
She has trust issues for a reason, probably.
Yeah. She's got shoes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Not the kind that are for walking.
she probably has those too.
Walking away quickly.
Yeah.
She has walking away quickly shoes.
Okay, so yeah. So right, you had found that your old contact Stylo, the head of Scooperz with a Z, the is the sort of what is it? TMZ, the kind of TMZ style paparazzi organization that used to work in the Teledrome and cover your fights, is now relegated to the offices in Teledrome offices in Tittleman's Crest, which is way out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so three of you.
I think.
Yeah, it's right up there by Unknown Worlds. Unknown Worlds?
Yeah.
All right, so the three of you are in the shuttle. This is not the shuttle, but this is the three of you. Okay. And you're waiting in the queue, and you don't actually have to wait that long. It's like probably an hour and a half. I mean, that is a long time to wait for most things, but to get into Teledrome, it's not so bad. But you do get through the queue. And actually, why don't you give me a... Do you have a... What's your positive interaction modifier with the Teledrome?
+2.
Mine's a +2 as well.
You have a +2 as well?
Uh-huh.
Oh, and do you have any, Sabrina?
Remember, I was on Hog.
With the Teledrome?
Right. Yeah.
No.
Okay, but you got some clout though. That's two +2 bumps. Let's go ahead and make a diplomacy test.
Sure.
To when you're trying to get through the queue.
Charisma based?
Yep.
I was just gonna hold off.
It's fine.
6/6.
Ooh.
6.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. They like, oh, terra firma, right? Is it terra firma or terra firma?
Terra firma.
Terra firma. Okay,
That's great.
You're shuttled right through to the headline. You get to skip past a whole bunch of angry people, and mostly pigmen from Pig Earth.
Yeah.
You find yourself in the docking ports before long, and you're able to go out into the station. Your pilot, whose name I can't remember, I wrote that down somewhere.
Yeah.
They're a Midgardian, right? They're like
Yeah. It's on my other sheet. Gunvor.
Gunvor's going to stay here. Mind the ship. He does not care so much for going into the Teledrome.
I think it was a she.
Was it a she?
Yeah.
Okay. Gunvor. All right. Okay, so now here's the question: you wanted to go to the Teledrome even though your old contact is gone, right? Because there was something you wanted to.
You wanted to watch a show.
Well, I wanted to go see if I could get into Hog.
You wanted to get a yeah.
But also.
Do you say you've been on the show before?
I think that's where he maybe got his notoriety on Teledrome.
Okay, all right. He was a contestant. Do you have plasma cycle repair?
No, but he I don't know. He's a shifty, fast guy. Maybe
you survived the show. Hog didn't eat your face.
Right, exactly.
Because you were able to you were good kind of gopher. You were good at getting parts and
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be.
You have good tech skill or anything or?
Not really. Operate computer, operate security.
You're fast though.
He's fast and he's you know, shifty.
You remember
he's smart.
Big Pig?
Oh yeah.
Would make pork rinds out of people's faces.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Do you remember how he died?
Was it Father Basilisk? Like vomited acid on him, right?
Yeah, or it was him, and then who was Pig Boss's partner died with the phase grenade, I think.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
My character, who I was like a one-off character who had
Yeah.
a vendetta against him because he killed his family or something.
Right. That was gnarly.
Yeah, a lot of
Stargrave. Alright, so
Your favorite place.
history. So yeah. So the gleaming white interiors of the Teledrome Station, which look like, you know, the inside of a Rebel Alliance ship, but more streamlined, are now opened up to you guys, and you're seeing like the kind of holo displays going over the doors, kind of directing you which way to go. There's the sort of like android women who are like stewardesses who work as all the work at all the varying intervals throughout the facility.
Because pigmen like that.
They do, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are free to do what you like.
You let Stylo know where what's her name? She's now a crazy cultist, Eldruna Monroe. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Have I contacted Stella?
I don't think you've contacted Stylo. You needed to get to a community.
That's what we were gonna do.
No, that's what it was. That's what it was. Mm-hmm.
And the goal being to raise awareness of what she's up to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea was that you could kind of sick the the paparazzi on her that might kind of keep him busy.
Slow down
Get
the
him in a
hands.
public
You
spotlight.
know, or give him a bunch of new members.
I was gonna say, we're just bringing a bunch of lamps to the slaughter.
Yeah.
Well, we can also try to get
But-
intel on how she became a cultist.
If you're gonna send people to be some kind of
Yeah.
meat shield, you know, I mean, the
Yeah.
paparazzi's probably got the worst to do that too. So
Scooperz.
I see your tactics there. That's not.
All right. Well, you guys leave. I'm new here. You guys got to show me around.
Okay.
Well, as soon as I leave the ship, you realize that I have been slouching this whole time, and I'm actually taller and larger than
Right.
I even seemed before. So, I have.
Well, now you got it. Now you're no longer what's her name? You're no longer Dolemite. You're Terra Firma.
Oh yeah,
man.
exactly. So,
You got to
Wrestling
represent
Persona's
now.
coming out.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so what's the plan then? What's the first stop?
The Brainer communique.
Okay. So go to like the communication facilities. Okay. So give me like a streetwise. See if you can navigate this place. It should help you out somewhat,
Reason?
but
careful
yeah,
if I don't have it.
I have streetwise, but not here.
it'll apply. It's just maybe a higher penalty if it's not this location.
2.
3, 2.
5-2.
No problem. Yeah, you find your way there. No problem at all.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a pretty big hub.
It's a huge hub, yeah. Teledrome Station is gigantic, although they're still doing repairs. Because somebody may have wrecked this place somewhat a few years ago.
Don't know who that could have been.
Yeah. But there's a lot of new construction and a lot of new facilities, and you're in some of that right now. And
Who's doing the building?
I'm sure it's all drone-based. Yeah, I mean...
No certain thing.
Like, not Circle Tech, not Magnafab.
You know, I wonder if they would have helped out. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Circle Tech has some stake here. Yeah, for sure.
Oh god.
For sure. Yeah, they assisted with the rebuild, and yeah, they have a presence. So.
Yeah.
Circle Tech is.
They suck.
They're like the Pentex of
Yeah.
art.
Yeah.
The
Pentex?
The Wayland
Pentex.
Industries.
Yes.
The Wayland Industries, the Wayland Yutani.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Coke Industries, whatever. One of these horrible fictional villainous corporations,
Now I'm going to be slapped with a cease and desist order. You watch.
We didn't spell it. It could be any sort of.
True.
Yeah, it's talking about Coca-Cola, right, guys? Not
Coca-Cola.
the Coca-Cola brothers. They were heroes. So yeah. Anyway, you're here. You're walking around. You find the big. It's like a big
It's really crowded,
shopping
right?
mall. It is. It's super crowded. Like it's all kinds of aliens. A lot of pigmen. A lot of pig Earth people just walking around. tourist style, pointing at everything that's amazing and shiny to them. You know, not smoking nacho flavored cigarettes. You know, it's all very.
What was the quote?
Cloven.
Oh, I was dealing with a particularly dim-witted pigman, and I wanted him to give me his vehicle so I could escape.
Oh yeah.
And I said, dude, if you let me go, I'll go get you some nacho cheese. And he said something like, you know, wait a minute, how do I know you'll really come back? And I said, well, if I don't, then you won't get any nacho cheese. And he's like, oh, okay,
True.
checks out.
If I don't come back, how are you gonna get that nacho cheese?
It's all connected.
And it worked. It was pretty amazing.
Wordplay versus savage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big dude.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got his car.
Yeah, I got his car.
Yeah.
He's still waiting.
Yeah, he's still waiting.
Yeah.
Nacho flavored cigarettes.
Yeah, there's Cool Ranch also.
It's probably nacho flavored vape pens at this point.
Oh, it absolutely is. Oh, they're totally just nacho vaping. Yeah. Look how dated this is at this point,
Like
right?
orange cloud.
Yeah, just like bright yellow orange, like it's like Cheeto
Fake
dust
dust.
with glitter,
Yeah.
like a glittery dust.
Everything. Gross.
You know, it's like stains their mouth and
Oh, yeah.
fingers, and it's awesome.
They ride into all the shiny orange.
So the
We have witnessed that.
the communication stations are right next to the Pigman restaurant, the Tater Trough, which is very sloppy and loud, and it seems like a really bad idea to put it next to a place where you're basically on the phone. I mean, it's like it's just like
These are like phones.
It's putting a PFT, on CBB.
what?
Putting a PFT on CBB.
I don't know that one.
He pours the cup, the soda right in front of the microphone, and he mouth noises into the microphone all the
I
time.
don't know.
I've heard him do that before.
On purpose, yeah.
Yeah. Scott loves mountain
Yeah,
noises.
yeah, that's his favorite.
Scott's like you.
Yeah. It'll ruin things for me. Anyway, lots of mouth noises.
Yeah.
Going on right now.
Slurping.
Yeah, and just.
Let's avoid that spot. Actually, I don't say that. I'm pretty withdrawn. I'm just looking around.
We can't.
I mean, I'm used to the noise.
Yeah,
From being
you don't
here.
care. Oh, this
Yeah.
is like whatever.
This
I mean,
is-
it's like
It's just
yeah.
unfortunately home for a long time.
yeah.
And we have to go to the communication station.
And oh yeah, you get recognized. Like those like kind of metallic purple crystals that jut out of you are pretty signature around
Iconic.
here. And there's a lot of people, these like Pigman like wrestling fan types who are just like, woo, you know, like terra firma. Of course they can't talk, but they're squealing that, and you assume that's what they're
I
thinking.
put my hands down and I rub it like
Unless
over the
they-
top of their ears.
Unless they think you're Stone Cold Steve Austin, which is possible.
I'm not running for office.
No, is he?
I don't think he is. Probably at this point, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But one of them is wearing a Terra Firma shirt that's pretty faded and full of holes.
It's well loved.
Yeah. So you know that guy's like
I'm-
legit.
He's core.
Yeah.
What remind me of Sabrina's background?
She's like a.
Am I a verser? Have I seen some stuff? Or
Yeah,
is this all like-
yeah. She's like an adventurer. She's
So
been
this-
around.
Oh, then okay. This
is nothing crazy to you. In fact, your streetwise is partially why you're.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You
then
kind of know your way around these kinds of places.
Chilling in the cut.
For you, it's like memory, though, and you actually pass as well. Yeah. So, you get on the phone. Do you guys have credits with you?
We do.
I do.
What's on us.
Wait,
You just have what's on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
what is that?
I did on my old sheet.
What does this say?
Maybe
read that
2
again?
sheets ago. I had credits.
Loot. Yeah,
Loot.
I have coin. I have 1,000
You have
coin.
10, 17.
Okay.
I've got like 5 something.
Look at old sheets. But they're in there somewhere.
Yeah. Now we need it.
Now we need it. Hey, look what I found.
You found it? Oh, okay.
How much do we need? Here. Well, we gotta get there first, I guess.
Okay,
I will let people
you
take
have
my picture and stream
925
videos.
credits.
925. Okay, so it's gonna cost like 400 credits for a call.
That's fine.
It's steep, but that's they get you because I'm not going to afford to do stuff to come here.
One more question on Sabrina, just to make sure I'm playing it right. Does she just view this as just another job?
Yeah.
No loyalty to coworker. No, I mean, she's here for the paycheck.
I don't think. Maybe her and Arlo are.
Yeah, that's what I should ask. Has Sabrina befriended either of you yet?
She's pretty cold.
She offered to come
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty. Like her and Arlo had a brief positive interaction,
Okay.
but really, I think this is just another job.
If
for
that's
her.
the case, I'll offer 100 gold.
Oh, okay.
Well,
They don't take gold here.
100 credits.
Thanks a lot, Matt Drudge.
Platinum.
I am gonna go call my friends at the Mages Guild and tell them what's going on at
Wellspring.
Wellspring. Thank you.
Okay, you're gonna call
I have a +5.
Oh, good idea.
the Mages Guild.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Good idea.
I feel like that's something you should have offered up before you set your.
Aha! See, but it's all part of the plan. I didn't want to make a call from anywhere.
Local.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, whatever.
Smart. I actually love this.
So you're calling the Mages Guild
Yes.
in where? Nexus City.
Well, it just says Mages Guild +5, so I'm assuming it's Nexus City.
We'll say Nexus City is the,
Yeah.
the
That's
the
where
big
you've
hub
been.
where you would have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and give me. So you're spending another 400 on that?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, spend your money and make your calls. You call.
Spend your money, make your call.
I gave you 100 of my gold for that
Okay.
They are there.
I'm down to 112.
And yeah, you get the receptionist for the office, and he answers. Scooperz, what you got?
It's a video call, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just show my face for a second and wait.
Okay, it's somebody new, somebody that you didn't deal with before. Younger guy. Looks kind of disinterested. He's just kind of filing his nails and not looking at the screen so much.
Clear your throat.
I shouldn't have a throat.
Oh, yeah.
Crunch.
Grind your plates.
Yeah.
I have a guard for that. It's bad. I sleep that way. Stylo now.
He kind of looks over and is that any way to talk to somebody who's trying to help you? Look,
Yes.
I can get you to the right person, but you're gonna have to tell me who you are and what you want.
You're bad at your job.
Okay, I'm gonna savvy for this guy. If he thinks you're somebody important, says, okay, 1 second. And he clearly doesn't know who you are, but is suspecting that you might be someone, and just quickly puts the call on pause, and then pretty soon Stylo comes back in, and Stylo's there, and he's looking kind of worse for wear, older.
Coked out, maybe.
Yeah, just ravaged, just dark circles under his eyes, and he's kind of middle-aged guy with a short cropped hair that's been dyed white.
Does he do the?
Is he super tan?
He's pretty tan.
Sunglasses on the back?
Leathery skin.
Does he live in Flavor Town?
He might live in Flavortown. Yeah. He does have a scratchy voice and a British accent, and he says, terra firma, love. It's been too long. What can I do for you?
You've seen some better days.
He says, Scooperz has fallen on some hard times, but we're still here, and we're still the best in the biz.
That's good to hear. I might be able to help you out.
He says, look, you're no offense, but your days are kind of celebrity or kind of.
I'm not talking about me.
Oh, yeah? Well, what are you talking about?
Insert name.
Aldrina Monroe. Says, she disappeared a while ago. Nobody's gotten a hit on her location.
I know. I know exactly where she is and what she's doing.
Okay, you haven't talked to anybody else, right?
No.
And you're in a secure location right now?
I'm in public.
Are you in the Teledrome?
Yes.
Oh, damn. All right, look, just don't go anywhere. I'm gonna send somebody right there.
How long?
As fast as I possibly can. Just get a drink. Don't talk to anybody.
I don't drink.
you know, or whatever it was you do. Go to a tanning salon or something. I don't know.
I'll wait a short period of time.
Okay, good. Don't move. And he hangs up.
You better be careful when you tell a solenoid not to move.
Yeah, I'm
She
actually.
might just
I'm
like-
not moving.
Yeah.
Conserving my strength.
So yeah, Arlo, meanwhile, is calling the Mages Guild at Nexus.
Okay.
And, you know, is simply going to report what's happening and where, and that somebody might be, you know, with their organization might be interested.
Yeah.
You know, he's probably given them good information in the past because he's got the +5 bonus. So
Give me a diplomacy test.
they know he's not full of crap, anyways.
And you get that +5 as a bump. So
yeah,
6/6.
6/6.
Okay. You tell them. What do you tell them?
I tell them that that in a terraforming project that I was involved with, that another group of people calling themselves the EUD have shown up, and they have with them, you know, a former TV or a former movie star, and and Vizik, the whatever they call them.
Say, the afflicted. Yeah. Says, well, we haven't heard of the Eud, but we know Vizik, the afflicted. He's supposedly an immortal sorcerer.
He's
sold his soul for unlimited power, they say.
Well, he's a scary fucker. I know that. I've seen firsthand, and part of the reason I'm calling you from here is I don't want to call from there.
As the guild is duty bound to put a stop to him if he knows of his whereabouts.
Yeah, I can get you the coordinates.
But any form of arcane treasures that he happen to have in his possessions will go to the guild.
I don't want them anyways.
All right, very well. Give us the coordinates.
Okay.
And you do. And they say we'll be there as soon as we can.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. They're very scary.
So, yeah. So that sounds good. So take a tick for that, and you take a tick for your conversation with Stylo there too.
That is so cool because that adds a whole new dynamic to what might go down.
And we might be able to make some new awesome magic using characters.
And allies.
Yeah.
Or not allies, maybe.
Or more fodder.
They're going to send a Weasley.
Yeah.
Hopefully a good one.
Yeah, totally. Is that like an oxymoron? What?
Like a Fred, you know.
Okay, calls are done. You're both reconvened around
Yeah,
this
I'm
big,
gonna,
it's like a clump of PayPals. This is how payphones.
The future.
I'm a modern living person that doesn't look back to. Yeah, no.
How many PayPals do you have?
Do you have a quarter ready to use the PayPal? Oh boy! All right.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, where do they take Bitcoin? I know.
Yeah. But what was the other one? Jeez, it doesn't matter.
You're just horrified by Bitcoin.
The one with like the dog or something on it.
I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not cool enough to know that stuff. So you're together again, standing around these PayPals, and
Yeah, I'm gonna okay, cool. We made the phone calls, right? Let's go see a show. I've got 112 credits left.
So shows. There's a directory nearby. If you want to go check it out. Shows for a studio audience member cost something like 1,000 credits at the low end.
Let's go earn 1,000 credits.
But there are bars and other services that will live stream certain events while they're happening. So you can if you're drinking or eating there. So and the closest one is the Low Orbit Lounge, which is actually just not very far at all. It's a mall block away.
Well, I can't afford to go, so may as well go there.
How close is the fighting studio?
Fighting studio is let's see here. It's halfway across the station. You know, you'd have to get on a tram to get there, but you know, it's doable.
Could you earn 1,000 credits fighting, and then we could all go see Hog?
I mean, maybe we could just go watch a fight, but...
You have... Oh, yeah, it's going to be like 6 or so hours until the next Hog show is on.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go wherever you want to go for now.
I should stay semi-local,
Why?
because I'm waiting for someone.
But, like,
They said don't move.
but they have... They can contact you directly once they're on World.
Maybe can they? I don't know.
Yeah. They have your... I assume you gave them your...
Sure.
Your digits.
I'm sure it was very nice. Yeah, let's walk towards my old fighting studio.
Okay, you're going to head towards your old fighting studio.
Might
All
score
right.
some tickets.
You know what? You know what we should do is we should film this.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Filming you walking to the old fighting studio?
Yeah, terra firma, visiting old...
Yeah, you're like, this is like raw footage that just should exist. So,
Yeah.
okay, so you're there with like your phone.
You're pretty chatty. Are you gonna narrate this?
Sure. You know, and like...
Documentary.
Give me a documentarian test.
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, I'll give you... No, an extroversion test is no problem. And, you know... creativity?
Yeah, creativity for sure. I mean, visual arts would be
Better, but I don't have that.
or something to that effect. But you know.
So, yeah, 533. I take a 533 quality video.
533.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
not familiar with that aspect ratio.
It's future.
You talk
3D.
you talk way too close to the device, and it has trouble modulating your voice, and it kind of prioritizes it over the surrounding sound.
Did you watch Crashing last night?
I did. That was pretty excellent. That's too much.
Yeah,
But it's
too
like,
good.
That's too good.
It's like pure amateur video.
That was an excellent episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, pure. It is pure amateur video, but it's video of terra firma. So
Like walking to the old... Is she gonna get back in the ring? And
So, while you're doing that, you're suffering an alertness penalty, which I need you all to make an alertness
that's
test.
fine.
So, go ahead and suffer
Where
a
go for that?
negative,
Perception now?
-3 bump to that.
Perception modified by alertness.
Yes.
How do I know what hers would be?
You know, what is her detect? It's up at the top there.
What?
Her perception,
perception?
is +5.
Oh, it's perception. I'm sorry.
So she's +5 in any...
So she'd have 3 dice and
A +1.
yeah,
I got a 6-2.
621.
6-2, but you have to reduce that 6 by
3.
3.
So it's a
6-1?
3-2.
621.
Okay.
I have a 4. 4.
6-2-1. Okay. Yeah. You. Never mind. You're doing great. He's very distracting with his documentary talk. As you guys are, it's a pretty crowded tram.
Yeah.
But you get to where you're going. Actually, give me a streetwise test.
Yeah. 6-2.
5-3.
Seems like everything's fine, guys.
No spread. Yeah.
Because you know when the game master goes, never mind. You know,
Really?
you know.
Yeah.
Totally
He's throwing
found
that
It's
out.
fine.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about
Red
it.
herrings for everybody.
Must
Okay.
have just been my imagination.
Yeah.
Just my imagination.
So you're making your way to the station, and you're walking through a pretty like unpopulated area at this point because you're kind of getting away from the main traffic of people going to watch the show.
Got a 10-foot tall, billion-pound soda.
And one of the like a guard robot comes up and halt, big thing on tank treads. What is your destination?
Whatever studio number. Is everything numbered? Or...
Studio 8491.
Yeah, they probably have a serial number on them.
Yep. 8491.
Okay, it's scanning, it's kind of looking you over. Fighter, designation terra firma. Welcome to the arena. And it sort of turns and like moves aside for you. And you're able to
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
go past it.
Does it ignore us?
Yeah, it just lets you guys go.
Okay.
You guys are VIPs.
I have staff.
We're entourage.
Yeah.
This is better than seeing a show this backstage.
And
it's not hog.
it's just kind of waiting for you. Enjoy your visit to the arenas, and it sort of parts aside and is waiting at the side of them. And give me a litmus test again.
All right. 664.
I am a it would be at a -3. It would be a 1. It'd be a 2.
There's a flicker in the lights,
664.
and it's brief. You all notice that, not the biggest deal, but you notice that the robot, like the light in its face, like its face console, just sort of winks out.
And remains out?
Yes.
I'm going to tell Tara. Say, Tara, did you notice that? The robot died or something.
Do I now notice
Robot
it?
death. Now that he points it out, yeah, you're like, oh yeah, it's not currently functioning.
Can I sense any vibrations of people? Like,
Good question.
approaching
You can
us?
sense a lot of vibrations, but if you want to kind of single it out,
any
yeah,
good
definitely go ahead.
vibrations?
Yeah.
Are you
Are you picking up good vibrations?
Good vibrations.
Give me a test there. We'll use this as the security robot.
So what am I rolling for that?
Oh, there's a bunch of sodas in there.
Is there a bunch in there?
Yeah, there's a bunch that didn't even go in the fridge.
Oh.
So
There's a
Sorry, what would you-
IPA
What
in
would I
there.
roll for this?
Do you want it?
Yeah. And I need a cup for that one.
just perception and
Okay,
awareness.
so they only have one dice for that, and nothing.
That's
for
okay.
bonus.
We're gonna give you
But we
a
get super
species
bonus,
bonus. So we're
right?
gonna say let's say +4 to this. Let's give you something really crazy because it's a real specific
Well,
thing.
then I have a
Is it
7.
Oh, so 6.
Yeah.
But noted. You're not picking up anything, but these kind of hallways are built to be kind of shock absorbing, so it can be more difficult. And
Can I?
how are you guys walking? If you're heading down the hall, what's the order of procession?
I imagine I'm first.
I'm
I'm just asking for
Yes.
no real reason.
I'm sort of bouncing
Yeah, I'll
all
be first
around.
in the middle.
Okay.
And if I can be,
Oh, you're filming,
Yeah.
right?
Just getting all the angles.
Yeah.
if I can constantly be on alert for vibrations.
Sure. Yeah.
Just a little bit more on guard for that.
You are now detecting some from ahead of you.
Okay. Something's approaching.
Well,
Okay, so that's gonna have to be. So you're still there watching Jennifer, and maybe
Sure.
looking
And the
back.
robot's down.
should I stop
Yes.
this? I mean,
Robot down.
Do you have like infrared?
yeah, he's got a.
I mean, I'm not sure what
He has
sort of signature I give off.
He has tactical specs.
So you from ahead. So you're alerted to this. A large individual comes walking into the hallway, and it's a big hippo man with a hammer device slung over his shoulder, and he's got several big kind of pearly white plasticky pods on his back that are clipped to him via a harness. Yeah, just like that guy.
yay.
Yeah. And he sort of comes in and he's on a big yawn. This giant mouth opens up, big flat but incredibly dangerous teeth. He really likes turning boats over. That's like his favorite thing.
Yeah.
He's like just fucking up people in boats. That's like
In
number one
the
priority.
movie Congo.
In the movie Congo, yeah.
Ugly gorilla.
It's a great movie. It's really high quality.
I like the novel.
I was really entertained.
But I read it when I was in like 5th grade, so I'm not sure I really like it.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Your tastes probably haven't changed at all.
Yeah, and my tastes famously have not changed since 5th grade.
Okay,
Doug
where
on
is
Nickelodeon. It's my favorite still.
Top tier.
Fish sticks with ketchup.
Actually, no, I've never liked fish in any form.
No.
I'm weird. I know.
Well,
No,
you're
that's
a
not weird. That's
landlocked
normal.
kid, though,
That's
right?
right.
Okay,
I
so
wish I liked it because it's good for you, but I just
so
don't like it.
the hippo man stands out
Is this
kind of
someone
like
that I recognize or no?
no.
Like, is it
Okay,
past
there's a roll.
contender?
Give me like a streetwise test, or that might be.
That's probably the
Pretty much have
Every
nothing to
single
recognize
time.
any.
And you know what? Give yourself a modifier based on Teledrome.
Okay.
For the viewers.
Call back.
Then a 4.
You got a 4? Maybe looks familiar.
Oh.
You've seen like kind of chimeric people like this.
Should I give him a test? I mean,
Sure. Yeah.
what am I rolling?
Streetwise.
I might as well. Sure.
And give your Teledrome bump if you have
Sure.
a. I don't know. I don't know anything about that before, but we could totally apply those
2?
to their skill tests.
6'4".
6'1", 6'4". Yeah, he's like terra firma. He's kind of a has-been fighter. You know, he used to be top of his game for a while.
Oh, so I recognize him?
Yeah, you actually did.
Yeah, no, Arlo's gonna be like, oh yeah, Arlo's gonna be like, bro, we should do this. Like,
yeah, well.
I have the exclusive.
From behind you now, there's another individual approaching, which is a guy in impact armor with a single-eyed helmet, enclosed helmet, is walking in with some kind of a spherical drone with a singular eye itself. It has these sort of like camera flasher attachments kind of on either side that are it almost looks like a little TIE fighter, honestly. Sort of just like hovering up over his shoulder, and he's like typing something into a wrist-mounted digital assistant. Yeah, maybe.
You know he's a bad guy. It's neat.
Yeah, it is neat.
Well, I mean, they haven't done anything threatening yet. So.
Well, the big hippo guy's now like standing a broad stance and has his hammer down, like he's like just waiting at the end of the hall.
Muscle for this guy. I think.
Might be hammer time.
It might in fact be hammer time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hammer, don't hurt him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be too legit to quit this game.
So yeah,
I still like us in a fight. We have you.
So he sort of goes like this and then keeps typing in, and the drone sort of starts moving over to here-ish. There's a little thing to.
Well, let's give a savage.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this.
Oh damn!
I'm gonna make it really, really tiny. Boom. There we go. It's here. And it starts emitting long strands of green light that are shooting out at you and sort of like scanning you. Doesn't hurt.
No.
In fact, kind of feels good.
I'm gonna say, do you want me to break it?
I mean, if you want to. It's not doing anything yet.
I'm gonna savvy this whole. Not a great 3-3.
Anybody have technical skills they want to
operate security?
I have to operate security.
You can roll that. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, that'll work.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, me too.
4-1.
4-1.
You can tell that it is, obviously some kind of military-grade drone that's been outfitted with some kind of tech you don't recognize.
Shout out to the guy. What are you doing?
Don't worry, it'll all be over soon.
Savvy.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you heard me.
5-4-3. Savvy.
Okay. Well, you think he means that?
I'll be like, what'll be over soon?
Says, give it just a second.
Oh no. I think this might.
I'm
be
gonna try to
time.
shoot the drone.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. Okay, he seems like, even though he's kind of concentrating on his wrist-mounted device here, says Grumbo, and the big hippo man sort of and hits a couple of buttons that are on his harness, and the spherical pods start like dropping off and start rolling towards you, kind of BB-8 style.
Jesus.
And yeah, now it's initiative for sure. So now we're rolling d20 plus your initiative value, or d10,
Yeah.
plus your initiative value, which is in the bottom right, I think.
Yeah. How would I quickly find mine?
Okay, it says D10, but we're not doing
Just
D10.
use
Yeah,
use your
it's a
perception.
D10 for
Okay.
initiative.
So 3
No, it'll be
plus 5.
it'll be
Okay.
plus 5.
So 7.
Okay.
12.
13.
We got ambushed.
All right.
I feel like I'm used to theatrics, so it might not be a big deal to me.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I don't know if this is real or not.
you're not really used to things being a threat, so it's not like, Okay. All right. So give me your numbers.
13.
12.
13 for Arlo.
Yeah.
12 for Sabrina.
Okay.
7.
7.
Let's get a +2.
7 for Grumbo and for Dolemite.
Good. Grumbo's not going first.
Okay.
Grumbo.
The whole Grumbo.
Okay, so before anybody can do anything, the plasticky balls are rolling, and they look fluid. They look like they're sort of like deforming and squishing and bouncing back up as they go. And they roll toward you and then sort of unfold and sort of stretch into a vaguely humanoid shape. Equipment that's in the center of the balls comes into view, and they have like power packs which are on their backs and rifles which telescope out and fold out into and assemble into little assault rifles. And you're now facing these guys here.
There's 2 of them?
Yeah, any study known worlds or anything? Security, tech, operator security could work for this as well.
5-2.
5-2?
Security 6-4.
Yeah, these are plastiques. They're somewhat shape-shifting robots, like liquid plastic robots that are, cheap and employed, throughout the known worlds as a cheapo fighting force. So yeah, there's a couple here, and then 2 more are rolling past and through you. Unless you want to do something, you can actually, if you're alert to this, which you were, for sure, you can take attacks of opportunity on them as they go past.
How do we know if we were or not?
You were ready for combat, essentially, when... Yeah, you guys are all ready.
I attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit one with my shiver whip.
Okay.
Shiver blade for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna shiver blade it up.
Alright.
And what do they roll?
Your shiver blade will be the same damage, so it'll be your melee offense.
Alright,
Will be your
give me some
strength.
attacks.
So 2 with a +2.
Yes.
Okay. We really need to transfer her over.
6-2.
Okay, you swing and a miss as it goes past you.
I got a 6-3.
Okay, you miss as well.
6-5-4.
6-5-4. You barely miss. Like what are you attacking with?
My shiver whip.
Oh, your shiver whip. Okay, so you're going for like a close combat hit with it, and yeah, it lashes across the floor, but does not connect. They're fast little buggers.
Evidently.
And so they move to kind of flank the drone.
There's 5 of them?
There are 4 of them.
4 of them.
Yeah, 4 pods that fell. They've kind of got you in a crossfire at this point. So they move, they unfold their weapons, and they are. I think that's actually it. Not able to fire quite yet.
But they're gonna fire.
Oh yeah, they're gonna blow you guys away if they can.
What is this? What the fuck? Who are these people?
Good question.
We're on team.
You know who Grumbo is?
Whose turn is
I
it?
don't know who Grumbo is.
You don't know who Grumbo is.
Whose turn is it?
So there's the plastiques. Now it's Arlo.
I'm gonna, where's
I'll turn that music up, right?
Yeah.
Where's the guy on his little
Bell
BB
music?
beeps?
Some pump up
Almost
bells.
over.
Actually, I don't know that it's even
Yeah, I don't hear it.
coming through, is it? Oh, it's on the.
It should be on the TV, right?
Yeah.
It shouldn't have anything to do with the with.
Did I turn the TV way down? Maybe that's what it was.
No, that's plenty loud.
I don't hear it at all.
No,
It was toward the end. I don't know.
go to your little speaker thing.
No, because it's a constant stream. Okay, little speaker thing.
Okay.
Playback devices.
Nice.
Oh, that's why. Okay, is that default?
Yeah,
Is this going to mess up our audio?
probably not. But I can check that right quick.
Okay, do we think that's good volume wise? Okay, all right. It's nice to have something, Okay, so it's Arlo.
It's been like 10 seconds.
Put that next to the microphone so we get kind of a repeating fast effect.
That'd be awesome.
Perfect, right?
How far away is the guy tapping on his little thingy?
This guy here, he's back here.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna attack the drone.
You gonna attack the drone?
Yeah.
Okay, how are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna walk up to it and hit it with my shiver blade.
Okay. Alright.
So I'm gonna adjust and attack.
It's nice dealing with these models that stay in their squares. Alright, go ahead and give it an attack.
No.
No.
That'd be a 4-1.
Try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
So that was a charge, technically.
What was it? Adjust.
Adjust takes a point.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, then it was a charge.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Ooh.
6-6.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you basically like stab it like right in the eye, and kind of the green light sort of explodes around where you hit into a hexagonal force shield, and it just sort of like it completely absorbs your attack.
Wow. Okay.
What the hell?
Yeah. And you slightly interrupt the stream that's going to Dolemite.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, could you get out of the way, please?
Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Okay,
My
Sabrina.
range is 8. He's 6 away by my count.
Yeah, you're gonna shoot this guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's 6.
Alright, so... Dex. Okay. Shooting with my pistol. Just
Alright.
a straight up pistol.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up? Did our sign go out?
No, our video was frozen like last week.
Is the
But-
sound coming through?
Yeah, but it's time to say hi, Daddy.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi, kid.
The freezing sucks. How do we...
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. The only thing I can think of is that because we have the print going. That's the only thing.
Is that
that's
taking up a lot of bandwidth?
No,
I don't know.
none.
Did it clear up, or was it like that the whole time when you were watching it?
The first 44 minutes, it was pretty frozen.
Oh, the first 44 minutes. Okay.
I don't know about after that.
Yeah. Well, alright. It's alright.
I mean, because you didn't do much on TTS, so it's...
It's hard to tell.
Yeah,
You just have to see the... Yeah,
You don't move
yeah.
a whole lot.
Well, as long as our audio comes through and there's some visual representation, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're attacking the
I'm
dude.
gonna shoot the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a 6-2.
Okay, you shoot him and he dodges, but you do connect, but the armor somewhat eats up.
Does my pen 2 help at all?
Oh, yeah, that actually does help. What'd you get?
A 6-2.
Yes, but it's still, like, you can see, like, fractures on the armor where you hit.
Okay.
But he's just tapping away at his...
And he's head to toe?
Yeah, he's head to toe in impact armor. Yeah.
I don't know. I think these are my cards, but I obviously don't know for sure what her cards are.
Ah. Well, just use those.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot him again.
You can, you don't need, there's only one action. You can use your second action to shoot without using the card.
Yeah, no, because I might use this. I don't have to declare it till the bump phase, but it's a +3 to any test, so
okay.
I might use it if I need it. Is it worth it to get it to a? Because I already have a 1, Jake. Would you push it to a 6-4 if it were you, or would you just save it for, just like save my life later?
See, that could go to a dodge, maybe.
You're going up against a 6-4-1.
Oh, I can't beat it.
Yeah.
No?
But that knowledge, you can't
Okay.
beat it.
Yeah, he rolls aside and actually dodges the attack.
Okay. That's me.
Okay, alright.
I think we're all right.
Alright, yeah. Okay, next up is this guy here. And he's going to attempt to finish what he's doing there. You're creating a problem though, Arlo. What's your bulk?
1.
A 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Not as much of a problem as... Yeah. Okay. he says, almost there, just stay right where you are. And that's his turn. And
he doesn't quite finish.
No, but the thing gets a full body scan of you now. It's like, and it's now stopped. The green light has stopped on that, and the little eye in the center of the drone starts glowing intensely green. And
it's your turn.
See, also the devices, little flasher devices at the side, start lighting up as well. And it is, yep, it's Grumbo Dolemite. Whoever has the highest mod. What was your mod?
2.
Grumbo. Okay, Grumbo loafs his way over to behind the plastiques, gets down on his knee, and like swings his hammer out, and you can see now that the hammer has a gun barrel at the end, and cocks it.
Stupid hammer.
He's got a giant shotgun hammer, and he's gonna take a shot at you because you were the one shooting his boss there. So
I dodge. Let's see. Athletics.
The good news is that probably a hippo man is not very dexterous.
you're going up against a 6-1 offense.
Okay. So I think I get 2d10.
He is not very dexterous, no.
But I get a nice bump. Wait, so if I have a +4 in the bump, that means I actually get 3 dice, right?
No. You have 2 dice.
With a...
But, do you have acrobatics? No.
But she has armor.
I do have a hard suit.
Oh, yeah, that's going to give you a +4.
To what?
No,
Did-
Hearts is not +4.
That's what
To
it
defend,
says.
that's what it says.
Heart suit can't be +4. It's got to be like +1.
Yeah, it's
That's
probably.
+4. Who's got book?
Well,
Yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, I know it's not a +4. +4 is like power armor. Heart suit's just like fortified clothing, basically.
It has energy shielding, life support.
It does have that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's got all that stuff, but it's basically Duracloth that's sealed.
Yeah, +1. +1 with seal.
Yeah.
Alright.
With impenetrable like 2. Oh, and it has like healing assistances too. But yeah, go ahead.
So it's I get 2 + 1. No, 1 + 1.
Yeah.
So it's a 6-4.
Okay, yeah, you dodge, and it's
Does it hit the droid behind it?
it does not.
Okay.
But the shot from the slug kind of smashes into the wall and shatters and goes flying everywhere. And actually, yeah, his boss is sort of whoa. Come on, Grumbo.
The boss doesn't seem worried at all here. That's what's disconcerting.
Really, he seems pretty cool and collected. Yeah.
Still tapping away.
So he sort of tries again.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn it.
Well, I might. Anyway, as it stands now, without using plot armor or anything, it's a 3-2.
5-5.
Yeah, I can't beat it, so I'm going to story armor it. 4 down.
Well, I mean, hold on. You don't know what you're. But it's just
I
like
don't wanna take a shotgun blast.
staggered, though. It might not be so bad if it just clips you. No, that's going to be. That'd be a wound.
No, let's try to story armor it. Yep.
Okay, you're good. Yep, total miss. All right.
Now it's Dolemite.
Actually, hold on a second. It does hit the plastique behind you,
Nice.
which just splatters everywhere. And it's now just, its face is sort of this, like, it immediately frowns, like, instead of the happy face, and it's sort of like blown in half, with these little raggedy bits that are trying to reform, little plasticky pseudopods, and it can't, and it sort of just flops on its back and melts.
It's a happy mode and sad mode.
Yeah, that's a... Alright,
Dolemite.
yeah, Dolemite.
Or
Your turn.
excuse me. Terror Firma.
Alright, what's my movement here?
You should grab those 2 things and smash them together. Nah. You do you. You do whatever you think's best.
I'm gonna walk up and engage the hippo.
Okay, like melee style? Do you want to
Well, like-
use the
Wedding, you know.
Oh, right. You're going to propose to become
No,
engaged.
you said she's gonna wed
I'm
him.
gonna go down on one knee.
Yeah. Well, he's already down on one knee. So,
I'll
you know,
stare down at
way to play the gender norms. Jeez. All right. So, are you gonna like go to the full benefit of the whip, or do you want to like get up close and personal?
I'm gonna do the whip.
Okay. So, what's your range on that?
Is there a range for it?
It doesn't. I don't have a range.
It should be like up to 3.
I'm
actually.
saying it's
it's a
not
three.
written down here.
It's a
Yeah, yeah. So all you have to do is move one tile, and you can.
Okay. Can I move one over?
Actually, it
and
says
kind of-
here. It says
here?
on this that it's
Yeah.
a range 2.
Okay. Yeah, and she's got a range of 1.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that
nice.
like kind of block line of sight for
Yeah.
Sabrina? Is that
Yeah.
what's behind me?
Oh yeah, definitely,
Okay.
definitely, yeah. So you get there, make a whip attack.
I won't say anything about doing anything good.
Are you just being
Oh.
super
He's not
suspicious?
gonna whip. Not gonna.
Oh,
No.
good.
I'm gonna flip him with my schwip.
All right. 6 years of Devo reference as well. Okay.
653.
Okay. Yeah, it smacks up against his armor, and he just sort of. That's about all you get out of him.
Okay.
Little bird that picks gnats out of his ears, flies off. He doesn't have a little bird. All right. And did you want to go? That's basically a charge attack. So do you want to go again?
Yeah. If I
Okay.
can.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
663.
661. You got him. Okay. Give me a d20 roll there.
Nice job.
5.
Okay, that would be staggered. Do you want to knock him down, or try to like stun him, or
Yeah, can I have him be prone?
Yeah, you could have him be prone. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Is she able
Just
to like?
because it's fun to watch you do
This-
it.
Ah
Oh!
I move the ground that everyone is standing on.
no! I
Whip
should
the
have locked
ground
those
up.
down.
There you go. Slide them off.
All right, so here we go. Nudge him. Yeah.
That base is too.
Can you throw something, one of the blocks?
There's.
into
Oh
it?
wait! Flick. Oh, yeah, you know what? Good enough. Actually, in fact, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm still on Flick. This guy is here. This is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be so much easier. I'm just gonna flip him upside down when we need to do that. Okay, good job. Yeah, you basically like whip him around the leg and pull, and he falls on his back or
And
head.
he got flipped with a schwip.
He got flipped with a whip. He did. That's exactly what
It's a
happened.
signature move.
That's very good.
Okay, and well done.
Back to you, I think, sir.
So now it is. I covered up my.
Or unless it's those things.
It's
They went
it's
first.
Grumbo's turn.
Did
Grumbo
already
Grumbo
went.
before I
Grumbo's-
did.
Oh, Grumbo already went. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, so back to the plastiques. So now they actually get to attack. We are short 1 now at this point. This one's gonna try to light up Sabrina. And sort of. And yeah, here it comes.
6-4.
Does she have cover through me?
She does have cover from you. And oh yeah. Not a problem. And it even like ricochets around you. Like it doesn't it hits the walls around you, the floor doesn't hit you. But the guy in the back in the impact armor shouts out at this point, Whoa, hey, watch the merchandise! As this is happening. And he says, fucking plastiques. And the other one is going to shoot at Arlo.
Knock yourself out, bro.
Okay. 6-3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. Takes a pulse shot at you. Misses.
Whoa!
And
Watch the code.
it does not hit that drone behind it. And then I'm going to try again. 5-3.
6 something.
Nicely done. All right. Okay. The last one, the one right in the back here, is going to take a kind of point blank shot at you, but it's actually suffering a penalty because you're threatening it. So
Heck yes, I am.
Just getting a 6 on you.
No problem. No problem.
You got it?
Covered. 651.
Okay. All right. All right. And it does not hit anybody else.
Yeah, that would have hit Sabrina.
If it were, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, lots of really sloppy fire happening here. I mean, you're not worried about this, but everybody else is maybe worried about their fleshy mortality at this point. Is like pulse shots are firing everywhere. These things don't ricochet; they just kind of absorb into the walls when they hit. But scary nonetheless. Arlo.
I'm gonna reach out and grab the drone.
Okay.
Or try it.
Smash it.
No, just like.
Okay, give me a brawl test.
It's not really my thing. 3-1.
Okay, yeah. You miss it.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
6-1.
Okay. You miss it again. Yeah, come here, you. Yeah.
It's like a greased pig man.
Yeah.
What's
It's just like that. He's had a lot of experience with.
I have. If it were a grease pigman,
You'd have a bonus to that.
I
Yeah.
would have had it.
My turn?
It is Sabrina's turn. Yeah.
I'm going to shoot that guy again.
Shooting this guy again.
Yep.
Okay.
6-6.
Oof. No. No, he is like light on his feet. He just moves to the side and it goes off down the hall.
Wow.
Whoa.
Because I can't shoot him.
And in fact, he actually does a roll over to the other side and like hunkers behind the EMP security drone. You can still get him, but he's pulling cover from further attacks.
No, that's alright. I literally can't get him.
Well, no, you could.
You could.
You didn't know that roll, but
Okay.
yeah. No, you could. You know,
Can you scroll up a little bit, please?
yeah.
I'm going to take a step to the left, so I'm right next to Arlo,
Okay.
and I'm going to shoot Grumbo.
Okay. You can't move and shoot unless you have like a strafe ability.
Oh, well then I'll just shoot where I'm standing.
Well, but you can use a card though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I
You wanna do that?
Yep.
Okay. So now Grumbo doesn't have cover from you.
It doesn't have cover. I get a reroll from a friend, and he doesn't have.
And he's prone.
Biggie on the mic.
He was pretty good.
Yeah, he was 6'2".
Okay. You shoot him right in the belly, and it just sort of like absorbs into his armor and general toughness of it.
Damn. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Next up is this guy. Okay. So he says, baby's almost in the basket. Okay. The drone fires a beam of green energy at you. So go ahead and give me a... this would have to be a dodge-based defense test, so agility. We won't be able to use your bolt for this.
A 2.
Oh, that's not great. Okay, so the beam hits Dolemite squarely, and then starts like whipping over her line by line, and she sort of just disappears, and the beam retracts into the drone.
Well, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's whack.
It is whack. And then the drone starts to make starts to fly away. Sort of like hovers, turns around, and
And like impenetrable armor, kind of that makes a difference.
nope.
You
Okay.
done been
And he is now he says all right, plastiques, light him up. Grumbo, get out of there. and he starts running after the drone. Heads down the hallway.
Let's kill these fucking things.
Oh no, let's run after him.
Okay. All right. So first up is, or next up is Grumbo, who's going to roll his way to his feet, and he starts retreating. Gets to here, and he's still sort of like pulling cover around the wall with his shotgun out. So then it's going to be your turn, Dolemite, but you're not here. Everything's black, inky void at the moment, and just staticky brain effects. We'll get to that.
The only thing I can think of when you say void now is, "Hi, I'm Derek."
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's Plastique's turn then. Okay. They're gonna really just go
We get rerolls from each other.
all out on you now. So Arlo, you're getting this little guy here.
Good deal.
The thing that sucks is if they miss one of us, they might hit the other one.
That's true.
6'2".
Nope. I got it. Well, oh wait, no. I got a +1 defense there, and +1 from acrobatics. No. I can't bump the same die, right?
No, can't hold the same die.
Yeah. No. 5, 4, 1.
Okay. All right, you are shot right in the chest and knocked on your back.
Where am I? I don't think so.
Oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
story armor that?
I'm gonna try to. Nope.
You gonna try again?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Nope. That's 2 6s in a row when I don't.
What is your?
need
Are
that.
you
have, like,
3
a
or are you
heroic-
4?
I do. But that's I can roll a 1.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, it was almost came up too.
And now I'm gonna heroic resolve this close call.
Okay.
Bonus save roll of 3 or under on a d6.
You're really blowing a lot of.
I'm going all in. No. For the record, I rolled 3 6s. Okay.
Okay. Well, you're on your back.
Yeah.
Gotta learn how to take a hit.
And
She's
Yeah,
not brave.
But I have to like run after the dude that has you.
and the second shot he's taking is going to be at you, Spear. 6'5".
6-1.
Oof. Okay. All right. Ooh, that would be really bad.
Story armor.
Okay, that'd be broken, unconscious, and injured.
What really sucks is that. Wait a minute. Oh no, that wouldn't even have helped. I only have story armor. I don't have any cards that can help me.
How much story armor do you have?
You
3.
you have heroic dodge though.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have helped me
Oh no.
Wait, why not?
because it would the bump is only +2.
Oh, okay.
I had a 6-1. You had a 6-5.
I got you.
Nope. 2 down, 2 up. Nope. 1.
Ugh.
God dang it.
All right, so you take a gut shot, and it like gets right through the armor, searing pain, and you sort of drop to your knees, fall face forward onto the ground.
Okay.
Your heart suit's gonna help you though.
It will help you from,
I sure
keep
hope
from
so.
bleeding out and such. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, you're technically still moving. Let's see how good these plastiques are at noticing things. Well, not very good.
There's one.
Yeah, this one has still got its guns trained on you. These two are now rolling up into little plastic balls and rolling back and affixing themselves on Grumbo's back into the holster. And then it's Arlo's turn.
Well, tactics roll.
Do you have medics in? Because I'm kind of effed.
So that
Yeah. Yeah, I got shot in the stomach.
What do I think about playing dead? 4-1.
Did you make a tactics or something?
Yeah.
You think that's not a terrible idea right now?
Yeah. That's what I
Okay. Give me a. Oh, it's your turn, right? Give me a guile test. Try to trick these things into thinking you're down.
Be creativity. All right. 663.
That's really good. Okay. Well, let's see if that worked. Sabrina out. Okay, Grumbo starts bolting around the corner, and you can hear him sort of hoofing his way, even through the sort of shock-absorbent hallways. He's making his way pretty quick. Merc is also now running away. So, I think that's battle over, except this guy, rolls into a little plastic ball, kind of looks you over a couple times, rolls into a plastic ball, and zips after Grumbo. Okay, Dolemite. We'll get to you in a bit.
Hanging out in space by myself.
Yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and save this because we'll be coming back here. Let's see here. Okay. Alright. Meanwhile,
Just then.
back in the Rings of Mortua. The big floating necropolis ring city. Who's playing who here? We've got.
I don't have a guy.
You don't have a guy?
Who is here?
I think it's just you two and Slip, right?
It's Slip Kajura.
Who's gonna play Slip?
Who was playing Slip last time?
Ashley.
Who's actually playing Slip? Because it's Moses and Havard, and you don't have a character.
No.
So which one of you wants to play Slip?
I can
Take it.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me get those models here. I hope I saved them to this. Yeah, I don't think I did. Okay, here I'll grab. We need Moses and Havard. Okay. And let's see here. What's that? Use a magnifying switch for sure. I guess you'd all be here.
Gives me an opportunity to go check print.
Oh yeah, let me know how that goes. Oh, right here.
Oy.
Did I not upload Slip? That's a pain in the butt. Okay.
Cold.
So you didn't do anything here last game?
No.
No, we didn't cover this one. Yeah, we were all, in fact, it was all Dominion City and the Red Barons, wherever you guys were there.
Some kind of demon hellscape, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
It was bloody fighting.
It was.
Heads got cut off.
Yeah, there was a lot
That's
of
exciting.
I killed Oni, yeah, on the floor.
It was very.
And yeah, again, he survived. Like it was like
Oh yeah, poor Squeak.
Squeak.
Squeak
I
didn't
listened
make
to
it
this.
I know. Squeak got bitten in half by a big piece of street.
Did you get the part where
Yeah, that was awful.
Jeremy did a test to see if he should
Oh,
bring
yeah.
any Squeak with him?
Right, to eat him?
Yeah.
That was I was surprised by that. I don't know if anyone.
I was like, what's Jay testing?
Oh, okay. What do I roll for cannibal things?
Should I eat this
Cannibal
guy?
test.
Yeah.
The practical cannibal.
Okay, so we'll just go here for now. This is.
I mean, that's the new
exciting.
PC.
Yeah, the new PC.
Yeah.
Practical
I'm
cannibalism.
tired of PC culture.
Practical cannibalism. Yeah.
I like
I'm
impractical cannibals.
tired of the
personally.
PC police telling me I can't eat people, when I'm stuck in another dimension and might not be able to find food.
Yeah, like, it's not even an issue yet.
Yeah, like he's like freshly dead.
Yeah.
And we have
I was like, I'm not dead yet.
We had lunch like 30 minutes ago.
Hey,
Poor thinker, that one.
you gotta give him the pragmatism award.
Yeah.
All right.
Waste not one.
Definitely the want not.
Yeah. So anyway, the three of you are standing. We were just making fun of your cannibalism. We're standing in the middle of this sort of deserted ruined kind of square looking over the rest of the city, and a big how'd the prince go? Yeah, good. Fire giant too. Righteous.
Printing right now.
Okay. So this hulking griffin man with a spear is squawking at you and low growling and pointing the spear, and pretty soon another one comes by. And starts like motioning for you to move.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it leads you through the town square to a place that is a little more heavily populated. You actually start seeing people walk by, and one of the things you see a lot of is walking corpses bearing loads for people, like carrying like being like porters, like carrying things on their back and hauling crates. You see a bunch that are like holding up a what do you call those things? Is a palanquin, like some kind of frog-like ruler creature sitting on with a big feathered hat. And everyone here is just very odd-looking. I mean, this is a definite shift from what you're used to, especially Moses. It's like, well, probably, that's still weird.
There's
Yeah,
enough weirdness there. Yeah,
You're like it's stranger still. Yeah, whatever.
I mean, yeah.
this is not Yoden time. Yeah,
a lot of Yoden
Deep in
stuff
your
would
ears
be
well.
as a humanoid jump,
yeah,
right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's not the most imaginative mythology in that respect. You know, it's very very like
it's an ugly human.
What they know.
You're a smaller one. You're a big one. You're a big one with horns. You're a big one with ice.
You have two heads.
Right. There's some weird
They're
stuff.
symmetrical
Though. So you're brought before a sort of regally dressed dark elf, with like long white silvery hair that's kind of braided off to the side. He's wearing like a sort of like a gold embroidered mantle and sort of matching helmet. And he has a skull sort of painted on his face. Or it looks like paint or maybe tattoo. And he kind of bows and says, what has the cat dragged in today? And the griffins squawk. And he says, oh yes, we have interlopers. Well, let me see. He kind of looks you over, puts his hand behind his back. They don't appear to be soul-bound. How did you come here to the Rings of Morjo?
I guess I would answer that. I don't know. Character, I don't know.
Yeah, you're playing Slip and you don't know anything about Slip. You know what? Give me like a study arcane.
Okay.
That'll be reason plus that.
3 6s.
That's really good. Yeah, you're
Now
like
without bumps.
so like you're like, yeah, we're not soulbound. We don't belong to anybody.
Is that like raw? Like
Yeah.
Raw 666. Take a tip.
Yeah,
for that.
for sure.
You know, that's
Yeah, we want to do special stuff for that.
Yeah, we really do.
I mean, in this case, I don't know.
You're like you speak the language basically. So what you do in your own words is you tell him, our souls aren't claimed. We're not enslaved to anybody. We're here of our own volition.
Yeah.
I have charisma too, high charisma. If we can add that in.
Oh yeah, if you want to.
3 charisma dice.
Do you want to make a diplomacy test?
Sure.
That's a great idea.
Slip is quite the charismatic guy.
Yeah. Oh, is he? He's got 3 dice.
Let's get
Yeah.
3 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 6-2 or a 5-2.
What's your extroversion?
8.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah. Okay. He's charmed by you as well. He's like, oh, so I do love the eloquence of the Dividaki. We have many here, in fact. Probably, no doubt, that's the reason you've come. Pretty racist, actually, that he answered that.
I'm like, are they alive? They're alive.
So you tell him we're not soulbound. We're not. We're here. I mean, you probably are like, we're here shopping, which is somewhat true. We arrived in the wrong location, basically. You know.
We seek knowledge.
Says yes. Well, you know, normally I'd I'd charge you all a fee for this kind of penalty, or this kind of travel penalty.
Transgression.
But you've caught me on a good day. He smiles. He says, I'm a local magistrate to the Rings of Mortua. How can I help you? And he's actually here to help you. Like usually, you'd expect people to kind of brush you on and move you away, but you know your way around this place. So.
Do you want to tell him that we seek knowledge of the EU? Like,
Yeah, you're the one who should.
Yeah, let's see. Let me see how much I trust him. What can I roll?
Like a savvy?
Yeah. Oh, I have bumps for days for this. Wow.
B's for D's.
B's for days. 666.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Dark Elves have a pretty bad reputation, but this guy seems like he's real professional.
Then I'll tell him. I'll say we seek information on the cult of the Eud.
The Eud. Well, I'm afraid that I don't know anything about them, but I could point you in the right direction.
We would appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes.
Very
He
gracious.
says, I have an acquaintance, a Dividaki, in fact, who works at the Grand Library. Perhaps you tell him that I sent you, and he'll expedite your service.
Yes.
You may require a fee, however.
That sounds very promising.
All right. Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Cool.
This Grand Library has a lot of magical knowledge. Then.
Oh yes, quite a bit in the vault. However, it is guarded. If you're looking to purchase spells, there's plenty of opportunity here in Mortua.
They're very expensive.
There's you have a very big, strong body, and he kind of like gives a big grip of your muscle there. He says, "Have you thought of selling your corpus?"
Does he know what that means?
Give me a knowledge arcane. You can do it too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. So.
I mean, I
Oh yeah. So yeah.
just imagine I don't
I'm gonna take a study known worlds to see if I know what that means.
Yeah.
652.
643.
651.
Dude, Moses is a beast.
Yeah, 651, 642, and what did you get?
643.
643. You all know, yeah. I mean, so there's a lot of incorporeal beings that will pay for skin rides to kind of like inhabit your body for a day or so. On top of that, you can sell people your body so that when you die, you're contracted, and your soul. But when you die, your body becomes the property of these people and goes to them and becomes a zombie that works for them forever. So technically,
But
now,
when you die, you don't.
Oh, as a time. Yeah.
right. So here's the thing. Do souls exist? Good question, right? In super high magic worlds that are like kind of built from kind of chimeric realities from human dreams and all that, like debatably how all magic works in the multiverse, there are soul contracts, which is a spell that you could even, learn yourself, that essentially clones the person's consciousness when upon death. As long as they're in a universe where magic has access, the spell will kind of hold, and then that consciousness lives on forever as a sort of gray muted soul being that is enslaved to that person to do whatever they want. Souls are traded, So you can come here to the Rings of Mortua and go to the lower ring, which is the soul market, and you can sell your body, you can sell your soul, you can sell both, you can bring people in to sell, which is why they were looking at you to see if you guys were soul-bound already, to see if you'd already been claimed by somebody's contract. It's pretty gross, but,
So, soul slavery.
Yeah.
It's practical.
Is part of Baldev down in here somewhere?
I don't know that it would be necessarily, although maybe those vulture people.
And the God Eaters.
Yeah, they'd hold on to that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
That's a good one.
They wouldn't let that go. That's still out there with them. Yeah, for sure.
I want that back someday.
I have need of.
Yes.
body and soul.
We'll think about it. You won't need it when you're gone.
I mean,
Just as long as you deal with a scrupulous buyer who won't, edge things along a bit.
yes, I'm a very good negotiator, so I be sure to get a good deal.
Yes. Well, enjoy your stay here in the Rings of Mortua, and may many hooplets upon you. Wishes, goodbye. Waves. He goes back to his magic business. and the griffins sort of like step in front of him and put the spears down and sort of motion with their beaks for you to move on. They don't seem to like you.
Yeah, let's make our way to the library.
Okay, all right. So, give me some streetwise tests. He gave you directions, but you might need to ask around or get completely lost.
621.
Oh.
663.
Not a
Same,
problem.
621.
Not a problem. So you get to the Grand Library, which is this huge floating structure that's sort of in the center of one of the rings and sort of revolves. Each level of the building kind of revolving on its own construct of floating stone, and stairways and bridges that connect to it at different intervals, so you can get from place to place. And yeah, and once you get into the actual enclosed building, you just see masses of books, and the walls are hanging with these sort of like blue constant glowing fire ambers or lanterns. And yeah, so asking around, you drop the magistrate's name, and the Dividaki librarian comes up. He's sort of like a wizened old looking Dividaki with a long white beard, which kind of hangs down into a point.
Like the mystics from.
Yeah. Do they have beards?
No, they didn't really have beards.
No, but he is hunched over a bit though, and yeah, and he's got the long white beard, and his eyebrows are long and white as well, as long as like the big mop of hair, which is longer than usual. And he sort of looks up and says, "Yes, the magistrate and I go way back. If he vouches for you, then I can help you for sure." Says, "My services, of course, will require a fee. 200 hooplets for a discussion."
Certainly.
Puts his hand out.
And apologies. Being new here, we aren't sure what the wage or the credit to hoopla exchange rate is.
Hooplets. He reaches in the
Think I
pouch.
would know?
They look like this. Yeah, you do. It's the currency here. They're hooplets, HOOPLITS. They're little like ring. Looks like a washer almost. Little like black washer with skulls etched around the edges.
Would I have some?
I don't think you would.
Okay.
I got a 3D printer, dude. I just.
Yeah, just make some hooplets. Yeah. We should make some.
Or is there
We should.
Dividaki currency I
Yeah,
can
let's make
use?
some hooplets. So what?
Is there Dividaki currency I can use?
You know, he says, I do make trips home now and again. Do you have Dividar credits?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, let's say you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Cool.
With the usual exchange rate fee, 240.
That sounds fair, thank you.
Okay. He takes the credit transfer from you, the little credit chit.
We're gonna have to take this chit from you.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
He's-
wait.
You're giving him chit.
I do have to
And
take
it's
this.
okay. Yeah. Okay, so you're asking about the Eud.
Yes. We seek knowledge, sir.
It says, the Eud. Yes, I know of them. That's their abbreviated name. The true name is the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Esoteric?
The Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon?
Dagon. D-A-G-O-N.
Like dragon without an R.
Like dragon without an R.
Dagon.
Dagon.
Like a Daedric prince.
Dagon. You know.
Oh, interesting. Do you know more? What more can you tell us?
Says, well, what do you wish to know exactly?
Are they
what,
good?
What do they do? What is their goal?
They
What
worship.
are they building?
They worship an ancient cosmic deity, one which, according to their tenets, will bring ruin to the known worlds.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they think they're about to bring him back.
If someone were to have taken them to a place that they wanted to go to,
Yes.
but with this, would that have been a bad thing to do?
Oh yes. If you're truly dealing with the Order of Dagon, then well, yeah, I suppose they mean business. Whatever if you brought them somewhere they wanted to go, there's probably a good reason for it.
How do we?
They're
stop
not
them?
a lot like these other wishy-washy cults out there that may or may not have any kind of foundation in reality. They worship a truly malevolent being. But if you'll know it's the true Order of Dagon, not a pretender, if they're being led by Vizek the Afflicted.
Oh.
Then it is true.
Oh.
He's among them. He leads them.
Well,
They
that's
are among us.
that is dire indeed.
How do we stop them?
He looks you over. I don't know that you can.
How would you stop them?
This is going to require a higher payment, and we're going to need to go to my study. 500 hooplets. Or 600 Dividar credits.
How many Dividar credits do we think I have?
You know what? Let's find out.
You don't have
We're gonna roll a
fuck's
D1000. You have D1000. 743. So you spent 240.
So we don't have enough.
You don't have enough.
Offer what we have.
You can make a diplomacy
that would be
test.
500. How much did you want?
600.
600.
Give him a diplomacy test. See
Yeah.
if he'll.
You can do a diplomacy or barter. If you have barter, that'd be better.
I don't have barter. I have a
In
negative.
fact,
bump.
don't apply diplomacy. Apply the barter mod. But just you can still get
Why would
easier.
I do it
Negative
plus 2
one
for
bumps.
barter.
Oh, you do. All right. So
Yeah.
just use your
don't know.
charisma and barter.
Harry, why do I have so many -1 bumps?
Because you have, as a neonoid, you have the functionary trait. That's a -1. That's a +1 to everything that's a class skill.
Yes.
And -1 to everything that isn't.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah. It's harsh and rad.
Yeah.
I have a 622.
622? Okay. It says, I'm sorry, I tell you what though, I'll take the rest of that and something in trade. What do you have on you? Anything of arcane significance?
Just his body or soul.
It says, he does look here and says, quite a corpus on this one.
That was a little Sean Connery.
I'll say
Quite a corpus on this one.
I'll offer to give up my night vision goggles.
Just have a shit. Sit down.
I don't have to take this chick from you.
Alright, yeah, so.
So,
Do you offer anything up? I mean,
I offer my.
he's pretty guarded about.
Not that I
my
have it
night
on me right now, but I mean, we do have access to a lot of things that build stuff. I know that
He doesn't want my night vision goggles?
I know that they mostly
so he
restrict
kind
people,
of looks him
but-
over, sniffs him. Says, your technology is no good here. Throws it back at you.
No, it works great. See in the dark.
I mean, so let me talk to my companions for a moment.
Yes. Discuss amongst yourself. I'm going to retreat to my study. You come and find me when you're ready.
You're gonna have a chit.
Have a shit. Shit for a spell.
I mean, they might travel and want to not bring their dead servants with them, so maybe they want stuff to build that we have.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes for.
The library, by the way, is lousy, as of with lice of dead servants kind of filing books.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, we can ask. I'm not sure he'll go for something that we don't have tangibly with us right now, but which couldn't hurt.
Will credits do?
He didn't seem interested in credits.
Well,
Is there an exchange rate there?
you know, there are in the bazaar. There are people who do exchanges. So
I don't know if it made over. You got a ton of credits from the Grey Dogs, and I don't know if it got transferred over.
oh yeah, you got a whole bunch, didn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, it was like
several thousand.
10,000 or something
Yeah, I
ridiculous.
think in the end he had like 15,000 with his extra stuff.
How come
Yeah.
your characters end up with so much loot?
It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just brings out the Santa Claus in me. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, that's who actually Saint Nick.
Oh, there's a character that.
Yeah.
Okay. So talking amongst yourselves, what do you want to do?
Well, we can
What's up? Offer
try the Magnifab stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how often they travel off-world.
He didn't seem interested in the Magnifab materials.
Well then,
Especially, he wants something that you have
here's
here.
the thing. We have. I'd like to talk to him.
Okay.
Havard, you're offering up credits. Okay. Thank you, Havard.
He really doesn't want
All
to
right,
offer up
so-
anything.
I'm going to talk to him and I'm going to say, look, we would be happy to just go over to the bazaar and exchange these and get you Divinaki credits or hooplets. The thing is, we believe that this cult is going to make their move soon. Would you take a lump sum of Dominion credits And then when we leave, because we're in a hurry, you can just go exchange them.
Well, very well. The exchanging fees, and I'll take 1,000 credits.
Okay, let me savvy that.
And I'm gonna need a chit.
665 savvy.
He'll take it.
No, is that fair? Like my savvy?
No. I mean, you don't need a savvy to know that. I mean, to know that it's you're paying off the nose for this. But.
Howard?
It's kind of like being at
What do you
Disneyland.
use your credits for?
Keep them.
They're shiny. Just look at them.
He's tiny.
they're
Okay,
digital.
they're not
It's
shiny,
just
they're
like
digital,
it's
yeah.
like an SD card that looks no different. You know, one way or the
Howard,
other.
Howard,
50,000 or
if
nothing.
you do this, I'll give you my night vision goggles.
Permanent spell of night
Same
vision.
thing. Like he really does a similar thing, but
I'll say, look, let me show you, and I'll put it up to your eyes, turned on.
then he kind of takes it and throws it.
Like I was
That's-
surprised.
And that's dark magic.
What makes it light?
Well, Howard, please. We need to stop the cultists.
You two are part of the netherworld now.
Thank you.
I suppose we'll do what's the opposite of a diplomacy test? It's
Intimidate.
Like an intimidate?
Or I mean, the inverse for like somebody getting diplomacy. Like, because I think he's
Persuasion.
I mean,
Agreeableness.
agreeableness, savvy, you know, extroversion.
Yeah.
You can use a lot of things, but in this case,
Probably
either agreeableness or neuroticism.
Yeah, let's do
honestly,
agreeableness.
because we're playing off your greed.
Okay, so yeah, he's fine. He's pretty agreeable.
Okay, and you know, you could say
Well,
pay
I
me
mean,
back.
like,
Yeah, he's
I suppose I don't want the known worlds to not exist.
It'd be unfortunate if they met the same end as my own ones. So.
Yeah.
He'll hand over
Thank you, Howard.
1,000 or transfer it to.
Yeah.
But somebody needs to give her a chit, right?
Yeah, but yours are empty anyway, right? So, no, we don't know. We don't know. Okay, so you are giving a chit then. We'll say you have an extra for transfer.
Yeah.
And he says, very well. Money's money. It's just the time. It's not enough time. No bother. Come into my study.
Okay,
He
thanks.
he has a couple of kind of gaunt, really stitched up corpses. Close the door behind him, and they're wearing these sort of like radial like sun mask things that are made out of like green copper. They're sort of bolted to their skulls, and their like upper lips are sort of like drawn up with filament, and so you can kind of see like their full teeth and gums. They sort of chatter as they go and close the doors and stand there. And he says, yes, so Vizik the Afflicted. Well, first thing to know about Vizik is that he's immortal. He's made himself immortal, at least to the ravages of time and the elements and such. Vizik, a very long time ago, sold his soul to a merchant by the name of Zin, who resides in the soul market. Now, whoever has control of Vizik's soul has control of Vizik's fate, I would imagine. Give you some leverage over the man.
Is this Zin still located in the market?
Yes, you will find him there.
What type of character should we expect?
Says he's a tall, obsidian black creature with great horns on his head. No one's quite sure what Zin is. Zin has been around a very long time. I believe the exact exchange with Vizik took place over 400 years ago.
Would I recognize Zen?
Give me a, you could do a study arcane or streetwise. No, there's no way.
652.
Yeah, you've heard of him. Sure. He's a big deal in the soul market. He's
You would
been
never
around forever.
recognize him.
Says, so that's what I know. You go and get control of his soul contract, and and you might have something you can work with.
It sounds like a good lead.
What would this Zin want in exchange? A soul, I suppose.
For that, you'll have to talk with Zin. Now, by all accounts, he's a very pleasant fellow, but he's a savvy businessman, and I do believe you'll find that business comes first.
Okay.
And there are some who don't like to deal with him. That's all. They don't trust him.
Well, we don't have much of a choice. Let's go see to him.
Yeah, very well.
Thank you for your time.
I wish you luck.
Havard will ask about the library. Is there any blue magic knowledge?
Oh yes, all of the chromatic magic is represented here. We have a great vault with an inexhaustible selection.
I'd seek access to this vault.
Oh, you have hooplets, then we can do that.
Knowledge is not free.
How would one acquire these hooplets?
When you're down in the soul market, talk to an exchanger, and they'll switch your money over for a fee, of course.
No, small out.
Yeah. One would hope.
Alright.
To the soul market.
Okay, heading off to the soul market. Meanwhile, I'm gonna save this. This is Magnifab we're in here? Yeah, I think it is. Okay.
Should we change what it's called?
No, it doesn't really matter. Let's just basically hold on to the models. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Red Wastes where we last left off Arik and Obrim and what's your Odik Oathkeeper, yeah.
Would you like to play Overham?
Oh yeah, Ashley asked if you would mind playing Obrim for her. So
Overham did well in the fight, right? Last week?
Obrim didn't fight.
Oh no, Overham wasn't with us.
Overham kind of
It was
like
just us.
Overham kind of like controlled that Oni that was bound into his axe, the one that he killed.
Right.
And
I don't know how that ended up.
got him to open the portal, and so then him and Furman and presumably a bunch of Squeak.
Pouch.
I know. Pouch full of Squeak made their way. No, you didn't actually take any. You just took the adrenaline, right? That's So they forced the Oni to open up the portal, and they went in after, and they actually ended up meeting up with these guys. So
Do they have mastery of the Oni, or is it a constant struggle?
it's currently at a struggle, but you've sort of like whipped it into submission. So you're now, you kind
tied
of
some
controlling
vines
it. Yeah.
around it in the ether.
It seems to respect strength.
So we've got
Yes.
this is Arik, this is Otik, and we do need
Otik.
Otik.
I hope you survive your first swing of that sword.
Yeah, just immediately just
Is this one?
shriveled them out.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, alright. Sorry, I gotta get Furman and over. Should be in this location. So organized. Alright, over and Fermi.
Where are you, bud?
No! Come on, where is it? Was it this one?
No, I think he's in the industrial complex.
Yeah, no. What the heck? We didn't like overwrite one. Tutorial set, simulator, base map. Yes. Did I overwrite it? Oh wait, I'm wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in the industrial complex.
Yeah. That's the one. This is what we were using for
Or Z
Dominion,
block.
Dominion City in Z block. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I just need Overham and there's Slip. Where's Furman? Fermi.
There you go.
Okay. Now we'll go back to the Weeping Pools, where you guys have all you sort of saddled up that with the creepy blood drinking horses.
Yeah, with the trailer of
with
like
with
the ghost people, black and white
the
people.
ribcage carriage thing full of the muted gray people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys are presumably riding through the desert on this cart.
We're moseying.
Yeah. No, he's stuck somewhere else.
Okay, so what's the plan here? What do you guys want to do?
Arik will say, is it worth keeping this extra baggage with us? And then just, they just slow us down. They don't.
What sort of disagreeable is?
A 3.
Oh,
So-
yeah, all right, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
All right, talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna grab something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna command you.
Furman will just say yep and like tell the horses to yeah.
I'm gonna command him to shut the fuck up. Nicer than that, but
I command you to shut the fuck up, please.
It's an order.
65201. I mean,
So versus.
I'm just saying. Hey, they were victims of the things that tried to kill us. We will help them.
They don't seem to be taking advantage of their freedom too much. But
They may not be able to yet. We'll see what happens when we get them out of this God's forsaken place.
very well, King.
Yeah. So you're currently, I believe you're following the wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which only you can see, and Oberon can see if he really tries to.
But somebody got a badass domestics role to like drive the thing. I forget who it was.
I thought it was you.
Was it me?
That was
I thought
Arik.
I thought it was Arik.
Oh, it was me because I have.
You have like horse stuff or ride or
Yeah.
It was 2 to horse stuff.
horse
Yeah.
stuff. Plus the horse play.
You're really into horse stuff, right? Is that, yeah. So.
You ever been?
We're on we ride.
Yeah. So you're not dumping.
And
You're not
I
dumping the
commanded-
innocent
I
people on the back
commanded
of
him
the.
that we're not
Okay.
You can't hand me that. Shut
You're
the
like shut your trap.
Well, like
No, I said I was very magnanimous when I actually spoke.
without touching these
Eric's
folks.
always been like that.
Yeah, Eric's a very noble soul.
Without touching these folks, Furman's
Literally.
going to have a little look at them. You know,
Okay.
are they breathing? Or are they?
No.
What does Breath of Life do?
Breath of Life is a sort of magical aura effect you can kind of exude, where people around you will get bumps.
Bonuses.
You're like defensive bonuses to organic living people.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and. Yeah, it's not a very good medicine test, but nevertheless, it's a 631.
Yeah, I mean you don't detect any kind of breathing. They're just kind of standing there, looking down, looking very dead in the eyes.
Yeah. Eric, I think these people are dead. I mean,
That may well be, but
can we?
so was I at one time. I'd like to see what happens if we get them out of this place.
sorry.
Can you study
Oh yeah,
it?
you can.
They're not
And
hurting us at all.
this does remind you, now that you have your memories back, like things are always.
But I don't remember the high engineer period, right?
No, but things are flooding back,
I'm gonna get a.
and you remember your time in the underworld when you went looking for your lost love in Hell's Domain, and kind of you remember the way that he looked when he was down there, when he was with his eyes were sunken and the life was kind of drained out of him, and that's this is very similar to that.
When
Very
I found him, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Well,
And you know what? You're kind of overwhelmed with the feelings of that, actually, remembering Vilmar and the sort of like seeing him dead. Like, yeah. This very much reminds you of that, your time in the underworld.
I'll kind of lock that away for later.
Yeah. But
6'5" on my ear.
6'5". You think that these are dead souls. You think these are
Dead souls.
the past. People who passed on who are now.
Does
That's
Over
two.
know about the
That's
soul
three.
market?
I don't know if Overm does. Give me another test on that. Overham's been around. Yes.
6'4".
Absolutely. This is the kind of thing that would go at the soul market. In fact, you know, by the way, that when the Nine Worlds were invaded and conquered and destroyed, and the people there enslaved or taken by the High Engineer or by other outside forces like the Tartarans, a lot of it's rumored that the underworld itself was cracked open and a lot of the souls there were taken to the soul market. It could be found here now.
Would I know if there's anything else that can be done with them?
You think that these people are someone else's property, like, or at least are bound to be.
I feel like we just need to get him to a healer or something.
Now, based on what you know, they're probably being traded by these merchants that you guys have run across. And in fact, with your knowledge test, yeah, you think there's probably some kind of soul contract attached to these guys in a spell form. Usually, it's in like a piece of parchment, you know, with
a glyph or something.
Yeah, it's like written out on a piece of parchment.
Can I look for that?
You can. It's not here, but there are a bunch of corpses and stuff left back at the weaving pools that these guys didn't necessarily.
Yeah, we can
pick
search.
over.
We can search the bodies if you want.
Do you want to
move on?
Go back or okay? You'll have to go back.
Yeah, we got. Some of them escaped though, so we don't know.
One guy?
No, one went in each direction.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Didn't one go on foot and the other took a horse?
Yes.
Or did they both?
That's right. The one going the way you guys are going took off on a horse.
Yeah.
The one going the other direction was on foot.
That's right.
It depends on how much we care about these souls, but I do believe that there's someone's property. We might be able to see who.
How far out are we? How far will we have to turn around now?
I mean, you guys have probably been going for about half an hour.
Are we chasing the other dude?
No, he's moving faster than us.
Yeah, you're just kind of following the wall.
All right.
Well, I know that.
Let's double time, quick loop back and search the bodies.
Odie picked over the bodies for shock sticks to take.
Yeah, you took all those. Yeah. I don't know that you would have necessarily taken a rolled up piece of parchment.
Probably.
Did you do a memory test to see if you saw anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a reason test.
Reason 5.
Yeah. You think you remember seeing some scroll cases, basically little.
Well, then let's quickly head back.
How many shock sticks would he got?
You would have gotten 3, I think.
3?
Yeah. So.
Call it the night vision gone with dark magic. That's funny.
Okay. You guys get back. You ride the cart back and give me alertness tests.
Okay, we got it. How do you do that again?
Alertness would be perception plus alertness skill. If you have one alertness skill.
Oh my god.
Triple six.
The worst.
Trip 6s. Take a tick for that. And yeah, no, that's 2. All right.
I did well enough for all of us, I think.
You can see that the guy who ran the other direction, probably that's who that is there like picking over the bodies at the pools, and doesn't seem to see you guys necessarily, or he's at least he's a ways out.
Yeah,
but
is he a bad dude?
At this point, he hasn't.
Yeah, he's a bad dude. But tactics, just to see what I think I should do. 6-1.
He hasn't. He doesn't. He may not have noticed you yet. If you approach with the cart, I mean, you've just got like a basically flat landscape, unless you try to circle around and like come.
I'm gonna stealth up to him by myself. I'm gonna tell you guys to wait.
Stay there.
I'm gonna tell you guys to wait here.
Okay.
Because I'm good at stealth, guys. I didn't roll well, but it's gonna be a 6-1-1.
That's more than enough. So you flank out into the desert and come back around through the ruins that are sort of surrounding the pool. And you get to the edge, and you're kind of like looking. You can see him now, and he's like sort of picked through all the belongings. He's got all of the scrolls, which are like tucked into his some pouches at the front of his armor, and he's kind of taking one of the bodies of his fallen comrades, who's been stripped of any kind of armor or anything, and just throws it into the blood pool. And sort of
I'm gonna go kill him.
into the muck. You gonna sneak up and kill him?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me another stealth test.
6-6-2.
Okay. All right. You sneak up on him when he's like now raiding another body, and give you an attack roll. All right.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's dry and
Yeah,
cold.
it's been really dry.
That and I've got a huge cocaine problem.
Nerds.
I mean, is it a problem?
611.
Okay.
Rolling kind of bad.
611.
Yeah.
Like Michael
Oh,
Jackson.
what am I talking about? Well, you're sneaking up on him though, so yeah, you got him, and you get a +5 to your D20 roll.
13.
Okay, and again.
1.
Okay, so you basically hit him in the back of the leg. Are you attacking with your sword or something? Or? Okay, all right. And he
Oh,
sort of
we
like
doubled
Double
back.
back.
he lets out a vocoded scream as you hit him through his like breather mask thing, and he drops down to one knee. And now it's initiative.
Who are we jumping on?
It's just
here?
me. We went back to because we realized that the contracts for these dead people who were with us are on the bodies. And we got back there, and one of the dudes who ran off was back, like collecting all the contracts. So I stealthed in. And did I just stagger him or did I injure him?
What's the
You
theory?
actually-
Is the theory if we like
His movement's going to be hampered too. His agility.
we like
How do I
take
do
care of the contract and these people
perception?
live again?
I should.
It'll give us some information at least.
Aaron, it's perception plus my.
No, it's down at the bottom there. There's an initiative value at the bottom right.
Worst case, it's currency.
All right. It's a D10.
True.
17.
Okay.
I'm going first.
All right. So yeah, you're going first. All right. Go ahead and
Do
go
I need to
another-
defend myself? No.
No.
Yeah.
You're just.
I'll start approaching at this point.
You want to start?
I mean, because I'm sure I can see that there's no battle.
Yeah, you can now see him there. Yeah, sure.
I don't know if it's gonna last too long.
I don't know either, but
Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
you never know.
6, 3,
We
1.
got away last time.
Yeah, you got him by another uncontested 6. So go ahead and +5.
13.
Again and again.
And the 18. So he's
Okay.
got 2 injuries on him now.
You hit him in the chest, and he's like, it goes through the armor. Just a bunch of blood trails out with your sword swing, and he's gurgling and not doing great. Yeah, you can go again. Still your turn.
Yeah. I'll end it.
And he's sort of like putting his hand up, like.
No mercy from these guys. These guys tried to kill us.
All right. Okay.
Technically, they didn't. Did they?
No, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, did they first?
Yeah.
Does that really matter?
They started it. Remember? They were going to sell us to those things. Or they tried to, at the very least, they tried to sell us.
You got a
Yeah.
4
662.
+10. Actually, make it +12 because he's got the wounds on him.
Harsh.
20.
Yeah, and again,
28.
if you want to know where.
Yeah, 28 in the 7.
You run his, his chest and body.
Yeah,
kinda-
you just put it right through the center of his chest, and he drops dead. Killed him.
I will grab the scrolls.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely got the scrolls on him.
I will then. I'm going to consider. You tell me what to roll. I'm going to consider throwing him in the blood pool. It seems like maybe that's what he would have wanted.
We should search his body.
Well, yeah. All I care about is the scrolls.
Well, yeah. I'm approaching to make sure that
I'm going to give
have
you
all
the
the
scroll.
scrolls.
I'm
So
gonna give
he's
you
got
the-
scrolls and he's got rations of some kind.
I'll take
They're
it all.
little like they look
I do
like
too. They're back there across through the portal.
Squeak!
squeakies.
Oh, now you got more.
They look like
This guy.
the little food packs that Eddie used to get. You remember like
Oh, yeah.
the little like plastic nozzle at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're like that, but full of some kind of gravy-like substance.
So we'll take everything.
And they're like lukewarm to the touch. And yeah,
I'm not eating that shit. But we'll take everything.
gravy blood bags with plastic caps, and you take all that stuff. Did you take it from the other guys? Would you have taken that stuff? I don't know that you would have known.
I wouldn't have.
Not
It
in the
was.
heat of that.
Yeah, but you are taking it now.
Well, it's sort of quiet now.
I'm going to do a tactics to see if I think.
You guys approach pretty soon.
Do I
Yeah.
think only with a 4-1 tactics, do I think the honorable thing to do would be to throw his body in there? Like, is that what he would want? Or do I think... How do I feel about it?
You have no idea.
Then I'll leave him be.
Okay. All right.
Like green shoes on Everest.
I'm gonna search the bodies for
Do I
anything
get a tick for
magical.
killing him, by the way?
So you're gonna do what?
Oh, I'm gonna search the bodies for anything magical.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have all the scrolls.
Yeah, you have all the scrolls that were present. It looked
There's a card
like
in
the bulk of the scrolls were on the leader of the troops. He had all of them. This guy took them all.
Oh,
And do I
this
know
gotta
anything
be
about
it.
this realm or how it works?
Oh yeah.
You know, give me an arcane test on this
Not all
place.
these. Not
There's
this
a,
though.
there's a card underneath the bench that I saw.
A red card?
No, I think it's green.
Okay.
It might
He had
be-
five.
It says 6-5.
Okay, you're not positive, but you think you're in the Bloodlands. The Bloodlands are a half demonic world, sort of a demon realm that's also populated by mortal beings, and it's like adjacent to the Rings of Mordor. It's kind of in that network of planes, sort of cosmologically speaking, below, for all that means, and it's sort of a horrible demon-filled wasteland. But you know, nothing good
I don't
is here.
know.
But there are like, you know, there are sort of indigenous humans to the region that came here a long time ago from who knows where. And they're all magical beings, like the Midgardians. Yeah, and they sort of, you know, when they can, deal and trade in souls and corpses.
Well, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we've got the contracts. Let's get back going towards the following that wolf.
Okay. When you get back to the cart, you notice there's a slightly renewed light in the eyes of the souls. They kind of like look at you.
All of them?
They kind of like look at you. Whoever's holding the scrolls. Who
I
is
think
it?
that's me.
I gave no.
Is over? Yeah, They sort of look to you like they're expecting something from you.
But when I say all of them, I mean, so that makes us think we have all of them. That we are missing.
Yeah, it would be all of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well, then let's start following the wolf again.
Okay. The wolf is still there off in the
But
distance.
Furman wants to try something.
Okay.
May I have one of those? Just,
Sure.
I'm gonna.
You can't eat these.
I mean, there might be fiber. I don't know. Fiber.
No, like-
Yes, you can eat these.
I'm gonna take one of them and like, kind of like, basically
Scan.
use it as a scanner, and see if one of the people aboard like responds to it.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, it looks like a young woman in the back, is sort of like looking up at you, like massive tangled gray hair, and her eyes are lighting up a little bit, and kind of watching you as you.
I'm gonna like gesture to like give it to her.
She doesn't.
Take it. I'm gonna like. I don't want to touch her, but like I want to like put it in her hand. You know, like make her.
Okay, she shrinks away from that, and you detect maybe a little fear.
Interesting. And you know, he'll say that I'm trying to figure out how to help you, because it's obvious to me that you're not dead and you're not alive. I'll figure it out.
She speaks, and it's this bizarre, muted language that you don't understand at all.
I don't
Does
understand.
You want to give me
anybody?
savvy tests?
Yeah. Does anybody understand this?
I don't think I would. Is it Old Norse?
It is not Old Norse.
Okay.
Do you need standard or dwarvish?
No, it's none of those.
So,
Your devices are working again, but your Dominion encoded translators aren't.
6'2".
I have a 6'5" savvy.
I'm a 5'1".
You get the sense that maybe there is some way that you can help her, but she's not able to communicate what exactly it is.
And if I read the scroll, like what
You open the scroll. It's sort of written in these kind of fiery runes that sort of catch the light at different angles and look like almost like the shine of a flame. And it looks living. It looks like it's almost moving across the page. But you don't have any.
Furman will try to like.
Do you must have God's tongue as a language.
It's not written.
Okay, you should. Go ahead and write underneath languages. Write God's tongue.
I'll try to reassure the woman like.
So actually, give me a. Sorry, one sec.
Yeah.
Give me a study arcane test. You don't think you have the Arcana, because this isn't a green magic spell.
So 6'4".
Okay, you're pretty sure this is Arcana in the black magic language. So you're
Comforting.
not quite sure
Yeah.
what it is.
I'll take
but-
the scroll back from you.
Yeah, sure.
It's
I-
like,
you know.
we shouldn't mess with this right now.
I just had to try it, you know.
Yeah.
And I'll tell the person who I'll tell them like, hey, look, if I can help you, I will. You know, if you can understand me. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's interesting though. She would shrink away from it.
You should like feign like you're gonna tear it apart and see how she reacts to that, but don't actually do it.
Except I took it back.
Yeah.
Well, because she might be like, "Oh yeah, that's what I need," or I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it didn't cross Furman's mind, but you guys saw me.
You can make some intuition tests if you want.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, this is a dark magic that I don't know how to deal with.
Oh, okay. I have some magical affinity, but no ability.
5-1.
5-1.
On an intuition.
Yeah, you could think about doing that if you want to. Maybe come up between the two of you.
Okay, yeah, let's give it a try. Kind of like, is this what you want? And pretend to.
Okay, she reacts to that. Give me a savvy. Anybody watching this can attempt this.
6-3.
5-3.
3-2, not being very close to
3-2.
That's 6.
You can't tell if it's fear or like anticipation, but she's sort of like keyed in on what you're doing.
Ugh, that doesn't. We can't tell the difference.
It's very hard to tell their expressions, what they mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it back and I'll say it's easier to travel with them like this right now.
That's a good point.
You're probably right. But if we get into any trouble, I'm going to tear all those up.
Well, we can start with one.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Okay.
They also might not be great people. We don't know.
But yeah, but that's up to them.
They're all baby eaters.
They're all baby.
What kind of baby?
They're like Hitler babies, or
Yeah, specifically like boys from Brazil.
Like before.
Eric's gonna
they
say-
They hunt down Hitler cloning programs and eat the embryos.
Eric's just gonna say.
this one.
I'm gonna say this is beyond our knowing at the moment. We're gonna keep moving and we'll find an arcanist to help us.
Okay, all right.
We've wasted enough time here.
Well, the wolf is leading you on,
Okay.
and it's continuing off into the desert, and you think you see something on the horizon, like some kind of a building, some kind of structure or a large rock.
Does anyone have any binoculars or anything?
I have an axe.
Well, then let's.
How far can I throw it?
Let's keep moving then.
I mean, can we take a picture with our data pad and then expand it?
Yeah,
Let's try that.
you can.
Let's try it.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah.
I do
Take
not.
a tick for that.
I do not have a data. I don't have a digital assistant. I guess.
I do.
That's funny,
give me-
Eric having a digital assistant.
It is. Give me a alertness test. Specifically you.
Me?
Yeah.
641.
You think you see something move in the sand like a burst of dirt. You guys don't see anything.
How close to us?
Way far away. And it's just happens for a split second, but then you realize that the wolf isn't there anymore.
I'm going to tell everyone to be on guard. I think there may be danger ahead. Let's move slowly.
Okay.
That's good. I have the on guard trick, so
There you go.
I
Okay.
can do that.
So you take a picture, and you enlarge it, and you can see that it is a big stonework structure, not dissimilar to what was kind of built around the weeping pool, but larger, like a big ruined castle, maybe.
Okay. I can show you guys.
We can avoid it.
I mean, that's where we're supposed to be headed, right?
Unclear whether the wolf was headed there or past it,
Yeah, we don't know.
Well, that's on the way.
but you also don't see the wolf at the moment.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, you don't.
Do you know approximately where that happened? And keep an eye out on the data pad as we get closer.
It's sort of like there's the castle. The wolf was like here, and you're like way back here.
Yeah.
Well, let's head towards. I mean, that's a bearing anyway.
Yeah, we'll move towards it carefully.
So, moving carefully, you approach it, And you soon come to like the front wall of the building, which you can see is again a big gray stonework ruins. Incredibly
big
similar
skull
to
thing?
that. There is a large gate with a massive sort of inhuman demonic skull.
You know what we could do is somebody could take a picture of that and post it on the comments.
Oh, we should do that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like of the video?
you see the skull,
Yeah.
and you should probably move those other models if you're gonna.
They're not there.
They're not there, no. In fact, the place is, it looks to be, at least from the front, completely deserted. There's a row of pillars coming out in front of it that are all in crumbling ruins. There's some kind of like dark wood catwalk structure that's been like a scaffolding that's been built up around the ruins. And other than that, it's just deathly quiet. The wind whipping by, and that's what you see.
How far out are we now?
No, you're like a couple hundred feet away. I mean, you're.
Well, yeah, we should.
Investigate?
I mean, yeah, I mean, what else are we gonna do right now?
Move around it? Yeah. Okay, let's go inside.
Okay. So you're just gonna go inside?
I think so.
Okay, so if you get closer, give me a courage test. Everybody who's hither.
5, 2, 1.
4.
665.
That's a 5-2.
Okay. Yeah. You're a little uneasy, but everybody else, you're okay. You feel a little tingle where the sword is. Where is it located on your body right now? You like?
It's pretty huge, right?
It's
like,
huge. Yeah,
so
you have it like sheathed and like there's a strap you can like put it on your back basically.
probably over the back.
Okay, yeah. You feel like the sword is happy to be here. Like there's something.
That's not a good sign.
Let's start.
Or
You have a happy demon.
You know,
There's
no
no way that's a
neuroticism
good
tests. So you got an 8 to the 5. Does
Yeah.
that mean more neurotic?
So you're neurotic.
What is it? Blade.
It just you get a sense that like a hungry person getting to a restaurant. That's how you feel.
That's not good.
or is it?
There's
Which
no
means
way.
I mean,
maybe battle
it'd be better
coming.
to feed at that.
Could be good.
The demon sword is happy to be here. I don't think that's great.
No.
Do you tell people that?
Open this one. Gotta keep it to himself.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So you're here, and the big black gate is in front of you. I mean, it's just a doorway underneath the big skull, and the building is dark inside, and deathly quiet.
I mean, can the wagon fit through the door?
No way. Like you people can one by one.
I'll go in first.
But. Okay. You go in to what is a large crumbled hall with sort of the red light from the sky coming through at places where the masonry's gone. Yeah, I mean, you see a big, massive cyclopean stonework castle stretching out in front of you with stairs going up to other levels, and possibly going out to the towers which you see around the kind of circumference.
Any signs of life or?
Give me alertness tests.
Six, 6, 4.
Sneak eyes.
6, 4, 2.
You get a sense that you're being watched, but you can't pinpoint it.
I'm gonna speak.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, who dwells here? Like kind of loud, booming voice.
Okay. You hear echoes from inside.
Love my own voice.
No, something moving.
Do you want me to say in the God's tongue?
Give it a try.
Okay, so you booming God's tongue. You
Right.
and
I say announce yourself.
okay. You
Bargains.
Are we about to fight a bunch of demons?
Quiet for a moment, and then give me a control test.
Alright. Sorry, Ashley.
Shit, why did we come in here? It's so dumb.
6.
Well, you know.
You feel something trying to push its way into your mind. Give me a
It's rated.
give me an arcane test, a study arcane.
It's a 6-1.
6-1. You're not positive, but you think it's an attempt at telepathy.
Oh.
It's up to you if you want to let the person or thing or whatever it is in.
What? You said announce yourself, and it's
True.
trying, maybe. Or it's trying to, like, eat your brain.
I will give the scrolls to you, and I will say, hold me in case this goes wrong.
Okay?
And then I will let it
You'll
happen.
let it happen. It says, it tells you that it's longed for company here. It's very lonely, and it welcomes you into its home. It says, come to the central tower, and we will speak.
Does that seem matter of fact or persuasive?
Savvy.
Give me a savvy test.
Do we all hear this, or just
No,
her?
just her.
It's a 5-1.
There's sort of like you get a sense of desperation, maybe, but
That could go with
sort of
mine.
a telepathic social awkwardness.
Can I shut the link down?
You can.
Of my own
You can attempt to, but
Okay.
you'd have to control test to do it.
Okay, then I will. Well, do you want me to try to communicate with it, or do you want me to shut this down? I'll relay what I've heard.
It already told you where to go? Tell it we'll be there in a minute.
Okay. Yeah. So you make your way through the castle, and it's dark. It's massive. It's dangerous. I mean, like a lot of the stairways have crumbled away and
I
things.
use my pratfalls.
Lots of pratfalls, various falls.
I'm
Okay.
sure we have flashlights.
Yeah, you definitely do. Yeah. Give me some like athletics tests to kind of so it's like
Agility.
climb or acrobatics or balance. Any of those skills will work for this.
They are all nothing.
6 for 1.
5-2.
Okay.
6-2.
Wow. Okay. Okay. If any of you at least got a 4, you're okay.
All right.
Okay. So you make your way through. You get to the central section, which is this sort of cross of perfect cross of walls leading to a massive tower with like a sort of a serpent coiling around it, which ends in 3-pronged human skulls, sort of like screaming, wrapped around this tower. And you see a figure with a low hood hanging over its face, standing there like its cloak sort of blowing in the wind. This kind of like old rust red brownish cloak, like almost like torn burlap, just kind of standing on the tower's precipice, and it reaches out a long 3-clawed finger and sort of goes like this.
Does your sword react?
Oh, is there any? How's the sword fit? The same
It's
kind
the
of
same, yeah.
happy each other in.
It reminds me of, God, what was that game where you dive into the hole and like you fight?
I'm gonna say.
Abyss Odyssey?
Abyss Odyssey.
I'm gonna say. You mean us no harm.
Of course. I mean you no harm.
Save game. All right. I'm gonna. So it's
Sorry, there's
summoning
not a
us.
save room
Yeah.
nearby.
I'm gonna go.
Well, I'll ask why hasn't
I
he left
didn't-
here?
Ooh, great question.
It says, this place is my penance.
And what did you do to deserve this?
I said too much.
About what?
About what and to whom?
It says, come to my tower and we'll speak.
But we can speak right here.
It is draining my power to speak at this distance. Come so that I may see your faces, your life.
Can you not come to this level?
Come. Like motions again.
It's one of those moments where, like, if we go up there and bad stuff happens, I'm gonna just be like, why didn't we just turn around and walk away?
I mean, why can't
this
why can't
is
you come down here? So
I'm waiting to recall. What is our goal with this group?
well, we
exactly?
I'm going in blind.
You're supposed to find Odin,
Yeah, I remember.
right? That's kind of what you
Kind of
want.
overarching.
Oh, okay.
But-
no
Who has the
way.
Dominar right now?
But you were supposed over
Over.
this.
So we're trying to, that's one of our main goals.
Well, that's
No.
yeah. I mean, I don't know
Just
that
to get to next
it doesn't
city,
seem
right?
like Overham's been prioritizing that. I mean,
well,
but
she hasn't had a chance, really.
hasn't had a chance. No, but right now, it was to help lead the Mid Guardians on a sort of exodus out of Dominion City. But you guys kind of
Sidetrack.
you got kidnapped and then you got chased after the Oni, and now you guys are in this Bloodlands possibly.
But to Ode, I think following the White Wolf seems to be, or was it a white? Just a wolf.
It's a white wolf.
White Wolf. Yeah, following the wolf seems to be the path to
And
Ode.
your wolf disappeared.
So,
So now we got this weird thing.
yeah, Ode, can you sense? Have you told anybody about this wolf? Or
Told over him,
Yeah, just over him.
probably.
Yeah.
Ask it where my wolf is.
You would know that, like, oh, this is his field, you know, it's like spirit animal that
Yeah,
everybody supposedly has, all Mid Guardians, and
but I don't know if he
Oh,
has.
over.
you've never seen yours.
Over.
Yeah.
Please ask it where my white wolf is.
Did you sense anything approach before we arrived?
It says, I'm sorry, no.
And if we leave, you'll be trapped here. If we choose to leave without speaking to you.
Your choices make no difference. I am here, and this is where I lay.
Who banished
For
you?
I am the Speaker of Unspeakable Things.
He says Voldemort's name like all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
It's mostly
have you read-
it's mostly
you read
spoilers.
The Kingkiller Chronicles.
Yeah.
The second book, that plant, that like tree that anyone.
Oh, I'm thinking about getting that on Audible. Actually, should I?
This
Kingkiller
might be like that.
Chronicles?
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah.
That tree in the second book where like it'll tell you one truth, but it'll tell it to you in a way that it'll destroy your mind because it'll like.
oh,
Do you remember
I
that?
don't know.
Like men would go seek it because it'll always tell you the truth, but it
Right.
delivers it in a way that it like destroys you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if this is similar. I hope not. Obviously, Ari hasn't read the book. I'm just saying.
So, but
Speaker of Unspeakable Things seems scary.
it does. Of unspeakable things. Is that, well, what is our goal here? Like, we don't have your wolf anymore. Do we just want to?
well,
Oh, you're.
we want to return the Dominar to
Nexus City.
Nexus City and also find Odin.
I mean, we're together. Do I need to try to get the Oni to open a portal to get us out of here again?
I mean,
Is that how we got in?
That's how you got in.
Okay.
I'm
Like, why are we still here?
Because we're stuck here. We don't know how to get out.
yeah.
Ask it if it knows where Odin went. That might be an unspeakable thing.
Do you know of gods of other realms?
I know much. Come to my tower. Let me bask in your life force. Just to be near the living again.
What's in it for us? Why would
You're
we-
not hearing anything. It's
Oh.
Yeah.
just
I'll relay it.
translate. Yeah.
No.
And
Yeah.
what do we get out of this arrangement?
It says, you seek a white wolf.
And I didn't use those words.
Ask him what he did with it.
What did you do with the white wolf?
Come to my tower, and we will speak.
Furman's not good with this plan.
I don't know. I say we lead with the demon sword if we go in,
Fuck, this is tough.
but can you like sense the white wolf? Like, do you have any sort of connection, or can I
there's-
assist?
It's nothing that you've ever noticed before, but it's something that you've noticed is missing now. That's the best way to describe it.
What if I go up by myself?
You know what?
The worst that could happen is I die, and then I can't really die.
We can Do we know if that works
Well,
here?
we don't
Have
know
you
if that
died in
That's
this realm?
that's a different kind of death. You know,
Yeah.
Furman will tell you directly that there's a corporeal death, but then there's in these realms other kinds of death.
If this thing is taking my wolf, I need to get it back. This is genuinely very difficult to say.
Well, I mean, how else are we gonna get out of here, right?
Can I probe its mind? Can like the telepathy go?
You can. You don't really have any telepathic powers.
Ask it this. Ask it this.
So,
Ask it. Say if we come and speak with you, can you get us out of here, out of this realm?
Do you know and are you willing to share the way out of this place for those who are not trapped like you?
you ask if it. Okay, you ask if it knows the way out of the place.
Yeah.
And if it will share with us for those who are not trapped like
It says, I see all things that happen in the Bloodlands. I watch from my tower, and I know all. I can help you.
Savvy that.
Yeah.
Savvy.
We can't savvy because we can't hear it.
Well,
We can savvy her rendition of it to us.
yeah.
6'5".
Nice, good job.
5-1. I mean,
Oof, real bad. I'm too emotional about the wolf.
You don't know if you can trust it, but you think you can trust that. You think that it's not telling. It's not fibbing when it says that it knows.
well, it knows
It
stuff.
knows everything, but I'm not sure what its motivations are.
I think it knows stuff that can help us, but yeah. What are we doing?
How else we don't know how to get out of this world. We have no method of getting out of
It
here.
says.
Well, I mean, the way we got in.
It says
That way's closed now.
your stock is in danger. You should bring them here into the castle.
In danger from what?
My souls are in danger. From what?
Bring them into the castle and speak with me, and we will speak of this and many other things.
These souls are not ours to give, so you know.
I disagree.
God, this fucking thing.
Agreeableness test here.
I say we have fit stock to barter with now. If it wants souls and life, it can have them, and we can find your wolf and be one step closer to the gods.
I mean, I'm not really sure Overham's stance on this. It seems like they were a little.
Yeah, I'm anti that.
Overham's pretty mean too.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty selfish.
I think that Overham is kind of misanthropic. You know, I think he's.
He uses things to his advantage.
Yeah.
He isn't super sentimental.
I don't think that he cares for people so much.
Yeah.
You know?
Likes plant life a little more than people.
Furman does not think.
You like plants,
He doesn't think this is a good plan.
animals.
I like what they can do for me.
Like,
Yeah.
But they don't talk.
I think he does have like a reverence for nature. Like that's kind of part of his thing.
I think if
As
we
a
found
green mage, you know.
this place, we can find. another
Arik
place.
thinks the only reason to do this is to find out the way out of here. Because the way we came is closed. Remember, it closed
I
on.
don't remember, but.
Oh, it closed on
Unless I can-
Squeak. That's how Squeak died.
But didn't Overham open it? So can they do it again?
No, not the original one.
No, they opened it. And
There was another.
You guys followed me in where they.
Yeah. They tore another sort of rift in reality that the Oni axe was able to like work out.
I'll tell you what.
Can I like talk to the Oni? Can they tell me?
Oh, in the axe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you try to
Like
communicate with
how-
Oni. You can telepathically communicate
Oh
with the
yeah,
axe.
see what the Oni says.
Yeah.
because
How do
it's
they
like-
feel about this? What sort of danger are we in?
So the Oni, the last we left them off, you like bound them up in like thorny tree branches inside the little mind space inside the axe where it's trapped.
They're not necessarily friendly.
But I think Ashley decided not to like torture it. I think she kind of it was a show of
Leave it
force.
dominated.
Yeah, give me a. You coming in with the carrot or the stick? How do you want to approach this? Do you want to do diplomacy or?
You learned last time
Or
that diplomacy
intimidate?
doesn't
That the
work.
stick works. Alright.
Well, give me an intuition test,
Okay.
and you can add your arcane, your study Oni lore, which she got as a skill last session, just
Oh, the yokai.
for the fact that, or yokai, excuse me.
Alright, then that is a 6'5".
Okay. You think that actually alternating between modes is to show yourself a benevolent master with the capability of benevolence is a good way to go. You're not sure if you should do that yet. So.
Okay. I mean, it sounds like maybe we could try diplomacy.
Yeah.
You kind of can't go.
Give it a
with
try,
it,
because if anything, you could just beat them up again if they.
Right.
So see what they do.
Yeah, I'll tell them I have no designs to keep them in here forever, but I do not know if this place is safe, and I would like them to help me determine if it is safe.
Give me your diplomacy test.
5-2. Unless I can add the yokai to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yeah.
6-2.
It sort of sticks out its tongue at you. Ah, pitiable, stunted creature. You come before me again. Have you come to release me?
Perhaps.
Well, keep me where I am for now.
This place?
There's danger in this place.
Okay.
I sense a great hunger. A feeder of shadows.
Yeah. No.
Okay, he wants to eat the souls.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is all around us.
Not just from that building.
And it is temporarily sated.
We're leaving right now. We're leaving right now.
Sated by your wolf.
It's possible. But that wolf has found me through worlds and dimensions.
Yeah.
It will let me know if it needs help.
The telepathic connection with the Speaker of Unspeakable Things is still going. Are you shutting that off?
Do you wanna...
Tell it that.
It offers something at this point. It tells you, do not trust the demon in your weapon. Yes, the thing that hungers is here, but it's not me.
What is it then?
It says it is the Umbrivore, and it lives here beneath this castle. It is a creature of shadow and spirit that devours the same.
We are neither shadow nor spirit.
No, but your wolf is.
Those souls out there are.
Oni says,
This is getting really busy in here.
that creature lies. Do not trust a word it tells you.
I'm gonna go take care of the folks outside.
Okay. Are you gonna bring them in, or what are you gonna do?
No. I'm just gonna go hang out with them
Okay.
because they're better company right now.
Maybe, do they hear all my thoughts or only when I'm projecting?
We'll put this guy. You can try to hide stuff with a control test if you want to.
Well, instead of not knowing if I hide it, I'm just gonna tell it this. We have some decisions to make. We're going to take some distance to clear our minds, but
Says
we will be back.
you may take respite in my castle.
I think distance is best for now. We appreciate the offer, though, and I will try to sever the link.
Okay. All right. Give me a control test.
One.
It's like pulling an udder away from a hungry calf that's still stronger than you are. So you're not able to sever it. It says, I implore you, stay here within these walls and you'll be safe.
You have waited a long time. A little bit more will not harm you.
I warned you, and it severs the connection. It's just standing there watching you now. And
It's warned us.
give me a alertness test.
This is just tough.
4-1.
641.
Okay, 6. You can make out some details of this guy now as he starts moving. He's sort of swaying back and forth.
644.
Yeah, you as well. His face, you can see the lower part of his face. You can't see his eyes or nose or above, but it's like his mouth has been stretched open beyond the capacity it's supposed to, and like the sort of like flesh around it is sort of stretched, and teeth are sort of like bent outward, and there's just this massive, long, like ropey tentacle, like a short, stubby tentacle, which is sort of hanging from where his throat is and just sort of whipping around.
I mean, I don't want to be I'm not being Furman right now, I'm being me. I don't want to be prejudiced, but in general, things that look like that aren't good guys.
Yeah.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Oh, sure.
Judge many books by their covers, dude.
But like, you
all the
know,
time.
yeah,
All the time, yeah.
Every time I go by,
If it's a bad font,
It's a valuable survival tool, you know.
I mean, there's just so much crap out there. Nope.
I don't want to read this. Anyway, yeah. So that's what's happening. So what's the plan?
Well, I think the docks.
Yeah, I really think. I don't think the demons are trustworthy that you have, but I don't think this thing is either.
Hell no.
And
the Oni is attempting to communicate with you and says the axe is kind of shaking around in its holster at your hip there. It says, "Let us go from this place quickly. Take me back to the wall, and I will open the portal to your home."
I relate this.
savvy it.
Yeah, we can.
6'3".
6'2".
Yeah.
I like that option better.
Yep.
You think it has the ability to do that, but you don't know it. You feel like it's a little too eager to offer that to you.
I mean, but I don't think it wants to be here either.
Let's get away from the castle and clear our heads. And
yeah.
protect our shadow people.
We hasten away.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I can't. It's just too much.
Okay. All right. So, what's the plan?
Run.
You're away from the castle.
Still no sign of the wolf.
Still on the side of the wolf, and you don't feel the connection to the wolf.
Ask the demon if it has to be the same wall.
Yes, the demon.
Yes,
Why?
because that's the portal. That's the waypoint between worlds into the All Maze.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
Duh.
Just checking.
Ask him what will happen if we. No, I don't want to ask him that.
Oracle said, do you think you're... does anyone know about it? Your Philgia?
I'll tell you guys now what I'll tell you about it right now. What my hesitation is with leave. I'd be happy to just leave, except I'm worried I might lose my field gun forever.
Yeah.
And that the path to the gods would be closed.
It would seem, yes.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that eats it is here, so...
If I was Baldo, I would just go fight the thing.
You're not Baldo?
I'm not
You're
Baldo.
as bad as Baldiv.
I am pretty badass.
Do
But wait, so the thing didn't attack us when we left the protection of the castle.
Not yet.
So that guy's full of shit.
We might still be within its reach, though. Because that wolf disappeared outside of the castle.
It did.
That's true. Oh,
I would like to be past that point.
how are our shadow people doing?
Yeah, the gray people are just there.
Still gray?
Yeah, still gray. Still not super stoked.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I mean,
Well, here's the thing. Here's your options. Let's lay it out, right? You could go speak to the Speaker of Unspeakable Things. Sayer of Unspeakable Things. You could go back and follow this Oni's advice to go back to the portal, and it'll open the way back to Dominion City for you.
Assumedly.
Yeah. You could go off in a random direction into this weird, creepy blood desert.
We could rip up one of the scrolls and see if one of them wakes up.
You could
if
rip
they
up
know
one of the
anything
scrolls and
about
see what
it.
happens.
I don't want to do that.
Do I know normally how scrolls of souls work?
Scrolls of Souls. We haven't rolled that, I guess.
I kind of feel like what Arik.
Give me another test.
I feel like what Arik might do is go talk to the guy by himself, like to try to rescue, and not to put you guys at risk.
6'6".
You know, yeah. You actually now that it's kind of like out. It was not just Furman and him talking about it, but you're actually in this discussion now. You actually think ripping a scroll up might void the contract and free the person.
well,
Let's give it a try.
let's do
Let's
that.
look at whatever. Let's judge them by their covers and which one looks smartest. And like might know information about this.
Oh, Mushmouth. Sure.
Savvy?
I think we just rip one.
Just rip one up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Okay. You rip one up. And as soon as you do, like, the paper tears and sparks and flames shoot out. And it bursts into flames in your hand. Give me...
Who did it? Who physically did it?
Oh, that's the...
Any of it.
Was it not you?
Let's roll a d6. Whoever has the highest, roll it.
I would have.
I have a 1.
I have a 1.
I have a 5.
2.
So is you.
Alright.
Okay, what's your... Give me a...
You're like, I want to
Fortitude,
this up.
descent.
Yeah,
So
our best thing to have is our doctor loses the function of his fingers.
Yeah.
That'd be
That
great.
sounds fair.
Yeah.
He becomes Dr. Strange.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
You do it, and especially you basically like keep holding it with your robotic arm, and it just doesn't hurt anything. But yeah, there's like singe marks across your robotic hand as like the thing rips apart. And there's this sort of like ethereal scream that sort of echoes off into the wind,
Wilhelm.
and then disappears. Nah, it's like a howl. It's like a banshee howl. And you see an old woman with long braided hair, sort of like look up and like breathe in like a big gulps of air as her eyes go wide and white, and color starts coming back to her skin, and she's now like sort of like feeling her arms, looking around, and sees you, and tears start welling up, and she like drops to her knees. And you.
Yeah, no.
And still don't understand the language.
That's
And our translators don't work.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Can we get out of here?
Does it seem like can you savvy that?
Well, yeah. Right. Let's do that.
Telepathy would be really handy right now.
6. Seems like we can go that way, and she wants.
She wants to go a certain way.
Can the Oni communicate with her or understand?
Well,
It can only communicate with the person the axe is bound to, which is you.
hey, let's go that way.
But it says you want to ask, and it says,
Can he understand?
why would you free that pitiful wretch?
I don't know.
You do not possess strength.
Time up.
I possess you, are you not strong?
We shall see who possesses who.
Let's follow the old one.
Oh, you want to follow
Is it in a new direction?
It's a totally different direction. Yeah.
Could be a wild goose chase. Yeah.
Hey, it's going back to the magic labyrinth where the Oni, the evil Oni wants us to go. Is talking with the sayer of unspeakable things, or is following this old woman who we just freed.
That's true.
That sounds more promising to me.
I need to do.
She wouldn't want to lead us anywhere that's gonna like hurt us. I don't think.
I'm gonna do a
She's
control
bad.
test
Unless
Yeah.
she's
to
bad.
see if I can leave without my wolf.
Okay.
I got a 651.
651.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. Yeah. You don't like it. There's nothing about it that you like. But
And that means I'd be severed from Odin, right?
not unclear. You're not sure. I mean,
Can I do an arcane test on that?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a 6-2.
His bond to Odin is not necessarily inherent on his spirit animal thing, but it's sort of the way that it'll get him there. Yeah. Other than that, he's kind of lost without a compass if he doesn't have that.
So how do I do my control test? Oh, I can?
You can. Yeah.
Can I see another one of those?
Oh,
scrolls, please.
take an experience test, experience point for ripping up the scroll.
I want to rip up another.
Oh,
one.
by the way, I reached my A tier for whatever it's worth. I can do, they don't have to do it right this second.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I want to rip up another one and see where this person wants us.
That's
to
a
go.
great experiment. Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
If it's a different direction, I'm going up there by myself to talk to that guy.
That's great.
Okay, you rip another one, and again, give me a fortitude test there. Oof.
644.
644. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, just bulk, no armor.
If you have armor, yeah, you can bet
Okay.
on armor.
654 in that case. Yeah.
Okay. It's actually gonna. Your hand is like burned to a crisp by the fires that shoot out from the scroll as you tear it. You're wounded, like your good hand. This is your left.
My left hand.
Yeah, your left hand is scorched to fuck. It hurts like crazy bad.
Well, that's bad.
Unless you want to story after that. I mean, that's.
Oh well. Yeah. I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, you let the brunt of it go into your metal hand.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
So
that didn't happen, right?
No, I ripped it.
It's the young woman from before.
Okay.
Is the one that you did, and we determined how many of these people were there.
8.
There was 8. Yeah. That sounds right. And again, she sort of like inhales, and the color starts coming back to her face, and her features are more clear. Like your brain now regards this as a person, whereas before there was something internally that kind of shuts off your attempts to shut off your empathy to some degree.
Your mirror neurons.
But she's profusely thanking you and saying, please, let's follow me.
In words I can understand?
No. Like she's definitely pleading with you.
Pointing in which direction?
And she's pointing in like a different direction.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna go talk to that guy by myself. If I'm not back in a certain amount of time,
in 5 of your Earth minutes.
Yeah, then you can take off in whatever direction you choose. But
sounds good.
I won't be able to live with myself if I don't attempt to rescue my wolf.
Okay.
So you're going back by
yourself?
Yeah.
on
foot?
But you can't communicate with it. Because I was speaking to
it could.
its tongue.
Is that true?
No. You can tap his brain too.
Tap your brain.
Yeah.
Odik on a 6.
Oh yeah, you would know that the telepathy will.
On a 6 courage will request to go by your side. There's no other reason to be here if we're not.
I'll say something like, I'll basically applaud you for your courage and honor, and I'll say okay.
Okay.
I'll say he's fine to.
So you are letting him go with you? Everybody else is staying with
you guys guard these
soul
people.
cart?
We'll be back in...
The souls want to just go, and they're just trying to make their way off into the desert.
They can
You
go.
let them go?
We'll be back in 10 space minutes, or whatever.
10 space minutes. 10 minutes. Alright, so you guys go. You're making your way, and you feel something trying to penetrate your brain.
I allow it.
You just allow it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well...
It sort of like a blender effect inside your skull, and it just I'm just joking.
And Eric's dead.
Oh.
And Eric's dead.
It
Again,
it's
double dead.
It says run. The beast is awakened. Its hunger is returned. It senses you, Arik of Midgard.
And I'm in the castle already, or not?
No,
there?
you guys are almost on your way there, and you feel the earth start to shake. And you can see